had to reload and cover me soul, cause they done color me cold. And in the end, I've had enough of these hoes. And if it isn't clear, I've been dealing with succubus woes. You do me wrong, forget to argue and just shut up and go. I just want the real, cause I've been numb and I just wanna feel. Life it broke my heart a while ago and I just wanna heal. Laying down with you just for the night, it really don't appeal. That would make me colder than January in Soldier Field. Now bear with me before you try to get bare with me. There's a lot of things that I'm dealing with, I need therapy. Said that she would marry me, but it didn't, and merrily. Now I'm hanging on barely. I'm broken again, somebody say a prayer for me. She fucking on him, that's why she wasn't there for me. And nobody cares, that's why I shouldn't care who leaves. Another disappointment there will be.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the Worst Records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Michael Sean wears tight shirts. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning, at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Monday. It is May 18th. Michael Sean, Jay Black. Oh, Jay Black is a point. All right, Jay Black, I think.
Man, you lost the. You didn't give me my point the other day too. You always be forgetting points.
Jay Black has now taken the lead 12-2. He is taking the lead 12-2. 12-11. He's up on May 18th. All righty. All right, that's the scorecard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after a long weekend, good productive weekend, everything went well. Comedy shows, laps with the legends, and all that good stuff, and all that niceness and everything. Jay Black, how was your weekend there, chum?
I didn't get any laps with the legends, and I forgot about the Sunday show, but I did see that Six Flags got a great deal for anybody looking for Six Flags. Dog, $59 for a season pass. It's worth it. Lady Q said that means it's a recession or something. That's when you start seeing stuff like that. But $59 for Six Flags. If y'all interested, that's a good deal. I thought
they just caught wind that ain't nobody paying the money that they was charging before no more, because ain't nobody got time with places like Funplex being around here in Mount Laurel and different water parks that open up.
We got Funzilla over here. Yeah, you got other stuff to do.
Ain't nobody got time to spend all that damn money. I remember when my daughters, I think Akela said, she said, wow, that's a lot to pay at the door. And she was like, you used to pay for all of us at the door. And I was like, yeah, young lady. Yeah. That's what when
they get older, they start to realize. That's good. What up, man?
At the door. That's exactly. That's how much it costs for all five of them. Multiply it.
Greenborn, you get your stuff. I think you got your stuff, Greenborn. Good morning, KT.
KT, what's going on, KT?
It was a good weekend. I relaxed, got to get outside. It was nice too this weekend. This weather was nice. It's gonna be like 100 degrees, I think 99 degrees the day of tomorrow or something. It's gonna get the ACs popping.
I'm going walking right
I gotta
after
pull them
this.
out. Nikki said F Six Flags. I gotta pull, but for $59 is dope for the whole season. You get parking, you get the park, you get the water hurricane harbor, you get the like. That's a dope deal, and it's good to the 28th. And somebody reached out to me like, "Yo, if you interested, you better hop on this." I was like, "Let me see what they talking about."
But it's just it's for one pass, right? One pass.
It's one season pass for $50. You're gonna pay that, like you said, for one person. But parking alone is like $35.
But the problem is you're not gonna just buy one pass.
Yeah, you're gonna buy 3. You at least family at 4, 3, yeah.
And how many times are you really venturing out to Six Flags? Then you just gotta start balance it out. You gotta start how many times are you gonna venture out?
You gotta go at least 2 or 3 times for it to be worth it.
You know
what I mean?
Allegedly, sexy mode.
Sexy mode. Unmute yourself. Looking pretty as ever. The face got the
baby
glow.
hairs.
Got the glow. We go. The baby hairs.
First of all, they're not the curtain bangs. This is actually natural. The natural.
It's natural baby hairs. Yeah, I remember. I tell you. I told the girl who know me braids my hair. I was like, we done. Let me get out of this shit. Let me fix your baby hairs. I said, she ain't got no baby hairs.
Mike got baby hairs.
I was like, I ain't got no baby hairs. Then she said, but they look nice. And I was like, they do. That's it. That's all you need. Like I said, that's all you need from a woman. That's all you need is a woman to be like, they look nice. I'm like, they do. Well, fix my baby hairs. And what you waiting for? Fix my baby hairs and fix them. That's too cheap. Those rides breaking down. It's all sketchy. $50 to risk injury. No. I'm not going. Listen, I'm not the type to be going on roller coaster. I go on like the water rides. I go on the
safari, the water park.
I don't go to safari. I don't go to safari.
You got kid land. If you got anybody with little kids, it's worth it. I don't say we use our membership passes a lot. See, yeah, then for no reason it could be a Tuesday. You know, we bored. Let's go to Six Flags.
Yeah, you can't.
On a Thursday in the summertime, nothing to do. You know what? We're gonna go to Six Flags. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Get out, people. Enjoy your lives.
What else happened? What else you do this weekend?
What else did I do this weekend? I don't know. I don't remember me doing anything. Nothing that stood out. And I took off mental health days. I chilled from work. Washed the cars. I washed everybody's car. I didn't do too much. I heard this song. I thought about you. He did a song about cheating.
And get cheated on. And all other women talking about, oh, couldn't be me. Never a nigga playing in my face. It done happened to Holly, Gwen, Megan, Kim, Kat, Eva, Anika, Nia, Mary, Keisha. We found out through them songs. Janet, Janae, Beyonce, her mom, Chloe, Brittany, Hillary, Demi, Jennifer, Mariah, Cardi, Nikki, Tina, Rita, Christina, Camilla, Jackie, Tammy, even Princess Diana. Chili, man, that confession had to sting. Paula, Lala, Coretta Scott King, Shirley, man, Barbara had a stress. Terry, Diamond, Keisha, Pet, you, your auntie, your mom, your granny, your cousin, your sister, every girl with a nigga. Everybody except Michelle, to be honest. Tell me what you think. Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, right.
I say it all the time on this show.
Yeah, right.
I say it all the time on
y'all a bunch of robots.
On Holly.
I said, Lady Q, when time I play this? Michael, like, what you mean?
Yeah, right.
If they cheated on Holly.
He just cheated with a man. That's the only difference. That was the only thing that was different.
Everybody been cheated on. That's what he said. Everybody but Michelle.
Yeah, right.
I knew that was going to get you.
Yeah, Michael was going to go in that mouth. All right.
On Twitch, what up,
Susan? What up on Twitch? What's going on, Susan? How you doing? How's everything going? So your weekend, that was your weekend. All right.
Yeah, I literally didn't. I relaxed. It felt good to relax. Did a little bit of cleaning, do some trash out. It was regular. I did nothing. I meant to go to the comedy show Sunday. I swear, Lady Q and I completely forgot. I said, damn, that was the night. It was too late. Good. It was too late then. So yeah, it looked like I had a good time. Punchline. It looked like Doc came out. Asha came out.
Yeah, Doc
some
came out,
support.
Oscar came out, some film crew came up to me. It's like, yo, we need to talk about recording your set. And I was like, all right. So I got a little estimate. They were recording Eric. Shout out to Eric Terrell. Shout out to the comedians. Sorry I went over, but I haven't done 10 minutes in a long time. So sorry I went over.
You was one of them. You was one of them niggas. 10 minutes, the clock on, the light flashing.
And I was trying, and I told everybody I'm trying to rush this all in 10 minutes. And so I was like, the hantavirus is coming. Be scared. All right, the next thing. And I was trying to get into everything. Jay Black, you said you cleaned.
Oh no, it's like some stuff that was in the garage. Just trying to, you got to clear out certain things when in summer.
That came from your neck fast. He was like, "You
Yeah,
clean?
right?
What the fuck you talking about? What the fuck you clean?"
Well, I threw a couple things out. How about that? And cut the grass. I threw a couple things out and I cut the grass.
That's better.
All right.
Trying to hear it. Like fuck that. The man just giving up his version of what he did this weekend. What? You can't fucking just give your point of view on what you did. We consider it cleaning. That's what you consider cleaning. What I consider cleaning is two different things. Like the man he threw some shit out. He
cleaned
the cars. He cleaned the cars. That is cleaning the cars is a pain in the ass. Even if you take them to a car wash, which I doubt you took them to, knowing your ass. Even if you take him to the car wash, you gotta vacuum him and do all the stuff and everything like that. Then you gotta lick up the tires and all that good shit. It takes some time. Damn, Jeanette. Damn. Yes, the comedy show was good. Thank you, Ashabu. And I did get Ashabu to her car. Say, let me tell you something.
Or you walked into a car.
I said, let me walk Ashabu to the car. Ashabu is in the cut. Like Ashabu. Like we gotta start thinking about where we parking at.
She didn't park in a well-lit area, being a woman by herself.
I couldn't even have a casual conversation while we was walking because I had to have my head on a swivel. I was like, what the?
She had the security of the blood. Okay, covering her. That's why she parked anywhere she felt.
Still foolish. She got to still park.
We was under the highway. We had to cut through the back of the side, the establishment to the side. I was looking around. I had to let her walk 2 steps ahead of me. I was like, what the fuck is
you
this?
Go first.
I walked her directly to her car. I opened that door, and then when I closed the door, I waved, and then I was like, now I got to make my way back to my shit.
You should have got a ride back.
Because she was like, "You want to give me? You want me to give you a ride?" And I said, "Nah, I'm good. Then when I closed the door, I was like, "Just have to give me a ride."
Man, I'm by myself out here.
I walked in the middle of the street. Look, I walked in the middle of the street.
Behind you.
Nah, I was in the middle of the street like that.
Well, he walked me to my car. I was the last one to use, the last known person to see him.
Yeah, the last person who saw him. What the hell? You know, we get your stuff together when you turn your car on. You put your I turned my car. I just backed out that spot. I said I'm gonna get my stuff together when I get to the light. When I get to a little spot.
I figure out, what's going on?
Then I started taking stuff off. Like when I got to that, I was like, all right, now I can take this shit off right here. That's my park right by the big oh yeah, the Carnivan display. Yeah, it was, but it wasn't lit. Not when we got back. Parking is hard around there, and the light was full. Laugh out loud. The lot was full. No worries. She told me this shit. She said, "You think my hands are nice? You should see my legs." And she kicked her leg up like she did a karate thing. And I said, "If you don't put your leg the hell down."
I ain't fighting nobody.
She went like this. She went, "Hi," and she kicked the leg up. I was like, "Hey, keep walking."
You underestimate me. She said, "You underestimate me."
And I told her when she was at the bar, I said, let me feel these hands that steal souls real quick. Can I get these hands that steal souls? I was like,
to her car, you want to get a little feel of her hands.
No, that was before. No, once the walk started. No, that was before we walked off. I'll tell you right now, once the walk started, I was on high alert. I was like, first we was chitting and chatting, and then we made a left. And I said, oh, my car is that way.
You were rubbing my people's hands, Mike. That's what we did.
No, that was in the comedy club. I said, let me see them hands. What nobody rubbing Asha's hands?
Hold up,
nobody rubbing
Asha. Hold up, man, nigga. I be playing, but hold up now.
No, but Asha looked pretty. Asha was glowing. I ain't gonna lie. I said, yo, you got a glow. I think Asha got something before she came. I think after church, she went straight to go get some. I was like, Asha had a glow, like she already got a pretty brown, but she was glowing brown. I said, what is going on? All right. Hey, first of all, don't feed it. Don't feed it. Don't feed it.
Trying to rub all over my hands, calling them.
Don't feed into this shit, Asha.
I'm crying.
Wow.
What?
KT, you seeing all this?
What?
Nikki White Chocolate. You see this, Nikki?
Wow.
You see all this?
Tell you.
That's what single Mike do. We
Oh,
out
my
here just
God.
entertaining
Single
everybody.
Mike.
He rub it up on Asha.
Man,
Wow.
listen. Look, that's what I get for doing the right thing. I could have sat up there and flirted after I tore it down and flirted with the people. White people coming up to me like, you were hilarious. I could have sat up there and here I go being nice. Mo, how was your weekend? Our show's this week. How was your weekend?
My weekend was really full. Shout out to the Philly Zetas. And shout out to BAPS, the Abington Zetas. I went to their event at the Philmont Country Club. It was super, super nice. So shout out to them. And yesterday I went and celebrated at this place called Season in Inglewood for one of my very, very close friends, Rhonda Y. Yates. Happy birthday, girl.
You was outside. Okay, Mom.
She ain't been outside. She ain't never went in.
I was outside. No, I am very demure when it comes to spending my time out and about. Okay. If I don't have to be out and about, I'm not out and about. But right now, I'm out in the streets.
Put Asha's comment back up there. Put Asha's comment there. I'm joking. Mike is always very respectful to me. Yes, I was. Absolutely respectful.
Until you open up that door.
No, I was absolutely respectful.
You give him a little crease. That's all he
KT got to watch it, but Asha got you. No, Asha's good because I already know Asha's level. That's a whole nother. That's beyond the NBA. And truth be told, I was checking for Doc. I was checking for Doc there. I said, where you park? And I said, where you park? Asha, she said, over here. I said, Doc, where you park? He said, over there. I said, well, goddamn. I said,
well, you can't walk him. You got to walk her.
No, because I parked over there, but I parked in a different spot. It was a lot more light where I parked at, but I got you, Ash. It's all good. Thank you for repping. All right. Comedy show was good. Everything was fire. Laps with the Legends. Look, the last person I thought that was going to show up was Nikki White Chocolate and that Dan Walker. So my co-parent showed up. I was like, you want to walk? She was like, yeah. So I was like, cool. I went up there early, like a half hour early. And I got my jog and running these steps, which my calves are killing me right now. These steps that you run all the way up, then you walk down and you run all the way up is on the side of this huge hill. So I was getting my workout in. And then I get a text and it's Nikki White Chocolate. I said, what the hell Nikki want? He's Nikki like, I'm here.
I'm here where you at.
I'm here. I'm
here where you at, Mike.
I said, I'm out of bed. She left here. She said, it's a beautiful park. This is a beautiful park. We should do something here. I said, Nikki, so I'm sitting there thinking we're going to have to walk slower because Nikki's there. I said, obviously we're going to walk slower.
You can't,
Man, this fucking Special Olympics motherfucker was pushing that thing so damn fast. I said, wait a second.
Don't play with Nikki.
Nikki was not playing.
Don't play with Nikki. First of all, she didn't get the legs.
Here's a clip. You got is it gonna play or it's not gonna play? It's gonna play.
It was playing.
And then you stopped it.
So I was thinking, who gonna, I ain't expect, a bunch of people to show up because I just threw it on y'all this week. How about the one person, Nikki White Chocolate, with the Walker? With the Walker came out for Last with the Legends. Yeah. Now my co-parents came out too.
Right. Great weather, y'all. Next Sunday, we here, 10 o'clock.
Let me tell all y'all who watch the show. All y'all who watch the show Monday through Friday on YouTube, Michael Shaw, Nikki here in the wheels and with a Walker.
Yeah.
Should be embarrassed.
You
should be embarrassed.
Should be.
And she pushing her.
Yourself.
And when I saw her, she said, put me in, coach. She saw me walk. She said, put me in, coach.
I started running, y'all. Started running.
All right. Next Sunday, I'll see y'all. Last with the Legends. Michael Shaw.
All right.
That's how I went down. So shout out to Nikki.
Right.
I got my vest. I got my vest. Actually, I'm going to be in South Jersey on Sunday.
Oh, because the show's on Saturday.
Oh, Mo gonna go
on Saturday.
No, it's not gonna
Sunday.
be
I got Yesterday Sunday.
Well, I don't know if I can do it Sunday. I think I got to work Sunday, so I'm gonna let y'all know.
But Saturday, I have 18 tickets left.
So we got a packed house.
Tickets left on my side. So yeah, I need
And that was the warm up. The show.
Yeah.
I had to warm some jokes that I wanted to try them again, and the jokes that I was supposed to do at the Weedham one that I didn't finish, and I got to finish it. So that's good. We're gonna rock out. And but there was something
y'all in spirit. All right, Queenborn was there in spirit. She was there.
No, and then I said, Nikki, you want to go again? Because we literally, Nikki did with us a mile. We did close to 2 miles. Nikki did half of it because she came in late. So I'm like, are you ready? You okay? And she's like, yeah, we can go again. Sometimes, girl, boy, I be walking in the Walmart for 3 hours sometimes. I just walk around the Walmart for 3 hours. And she wasn't sweating or nothing. I was like, all right, Nick. And then Nick and I didn't say 2 words. Nick and the co-parenter got the yipping. Yo, they started talking. They started talking. These bitches never stopped talking.
What you call them bitches?
They know I mean it in love. They know I mean it in love.
Okay.
These
And they just was chatty patty.
There was no dead air. Not one time.
And you was walking alone, right? You
no,
felt
I was walking just.
You felt like
that's good energy though. That's good people's when it's like that and it's natural. Y'all just they just chopping it up and just met each other. That's good. Two good energy people.
Nikki don't know. Nikki be saying funny shit and she just be telling a story and she don't mean to be funny.
But
and there were like 5 things she said that I said, did she just fucking say that? And she was dead serious. Like, you are funny as fuck. Like, you would naturally just say what you say. And I was like, what is going on back here? But thank you to Nikki. I don't know if we're going to do it this Sunday at 10 because I'm going to get there at 8. If I got to work at 10, I'm going to walk right after we get done here. And then I got a few other things I got to do. Weekend, that was it.
People. That's good.
Weekend was good. Saturday I fell asleep. I was trying to watch Netflix and Ronda Rousey and whatever the MMA, and that shit ain't happened. And I woke up and she won, and that was
Ronda Rousey won. Okay.
Mike, you prompted me to sit through Netflix last night. You know, when I couldn't sleep, I said, let me turn on Netflix to watch the roast of Kevin Hart.
You watched that 3-hour
watching it. I was like, this is 2 plus
2 hours and 50 minminutes. That's
yes. And so, first of all, I want to say shout out to my past grand international basilisk, Cheryl Underwood. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I did enjoy her set, but I was really taken aback. So I think that you didn't describe it well enough to me in terms of like the undertones and some of the racial jokes.
How else can how more irritated could I be? Like you must have tuned me out. Like I fucking ranted about the whole thing. Then I went on the radio and ranted about it.
I think once I saw it, it really resonated and set with me. That shirt is fire.
Yeah, that's the one I'm getting. Yeah, I need that one right there. Yeah,
so,
that's dope.
So it resonated with me, right? And I was like, maybe I just didn't. I heard you, Mike, but I didn't feel you until I actually seen it myself. And I just was like, wow, you know.
Yeah, and Cheryl came out her face finally on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show and said, yeah, it was tough sitting through the suicide jokes about my husband.
Yes.
No,
she said, but this is how Black people, we deal with it. We joke at funerals. And I got all that. But she admitted, and I also will reiterate, if she had said, I'm not feeling those, take them out, there's a good chance that she would have got taken out. And
but
she's
her
a hustler,
saying something
baby.
now, it still hurts her. If she's worried about the industry shutting her out and blackballing her, because she don't have a job.
No,
she was being honest. She said it was tough.
Honest. I think she was being honest by saying, you know, that it was hard. Anybody who sat up there, including Chelsea, anybody who sat up there in that roast, I feel like you can't say that at some point you didn't say, ouch.
You can't also say it was just fine on Monday and then on Wednesday time.
She never said it was fine. She never said it was fine. She said she gave
was okay with it.
She said she gave permission.
Her blessings.
Yes.
But you can't give your blessings and then 2 days later because of some backlash. Now, it was kind of hard.
I don't think it's because of the backlash. I think it's more so because it started to resonate with. She's a human being. It resonated with her. Like, ouch.
And when she talked to Tony and when she did her roast and said, you lucky you ain't say nothing closer to that word other than wigger, bigger. If you'd have said wigger, bigger, or whatever, understand that was somebody taking some shit personal and all of a sudden catching feelings, which she had every right to. This is why I'm telling you, this bullshit that comedians do, that we compromise and then we feel like we need to compromise for the ethics of a roast. I don't give a damn about a roast. I don't care about the rules of the roast. I don't care about what people have done in the past of a roast. I don't care. I don't care. And y'all want to sit under this little freedom of speech umbrella? I'm not giving somebody, everybody should have the freedom of speech. I'm just tired of us giving them the platform to actually jump up there and pop off and say the things that they say in their safe spaces. And then we decide that this is another safe space that you can spit this rhetoric for. That's my whole, and can't nobody, and comedians can get mad all they want. We getting played. And the only person who stood 10 toes down was Cat Williams. And the fact that the rumor is that Cat Williams may allegedly have blown a $40 million deal. Now, before I play this, I said that there was a chance that Kevin and Cat could have gone on tour together and make a gang of money. There could have been a tour. I said, I think the way Kevin thinks, maybe that can happen. This is the alleged story that's coming out now about a $40 million deal. I don't know if this shit is true. I don't know. Once again, there was one.
It was a pizza joke.
There was one, yes.
Play this clip.
And this is the $40 million that allegedly he turned.
$1 million with just one word whispered in Kevin Hart's ear. Most people thought it was just drama, but it was actually the most expensive whisper in Hollywood history. Before Netflix's roast even started, the executives had a multi-million-dollar reconciliation bag ready. The deal was simple. Cat plays nice, and they instantly hand him a contract for a 20-city joint tour. Cat's guaranteed cut? $40 million. Kevin wanted to use this cash to buy Cat's silence. He wanted to clear his name as an industry puppet. The industry thought everyone had a price. Cat played along the whole night. Finally, Kevin yelled "We're good" and jumped in for a big hug. The crowd went crazy. But if you isolate the audio, Cat whispers something ice cold right in his ear. Never. But it gets better. Kevin knew he got rejected, so he flipped the script during his closing set. He straight up yelled to the crowd, "That hug was the best acting of my career. I didn't mean a single word of it. If it were you, would you fake a friendship for $40 million? Let me know in the comments."
So that's the story that's going around right now.
Did you see Cat run in the back, like run through twice in the back?
No.
I wanted to know, yeah, when he got off the set. Interesting.
Interesting. You know, people come up with so many theories, and he could have said, "You bet, let's do it. Let's keep playing it up." He could have whispered anything, but I get it.
He could have whispered, "Run me my money."
No, but Cat did exactly what he should have done, because what he didn't do was sit on that panel so anybody could take some shots.
Yes.
And he walked right off.
It would have been nasty.
Y'all can have the rest of this.
Yeah.
Y'all can play the rest of this. Y'all can enjoy this. I didn't and won't watch it based on what I've heard. Lines were definitely crossed and disrespect.
Okay. Good morning, TP.
There were some times where I laughed my ass off, and then there was some times I was like, "Oh, this is not uncomfortable." It was just like, wow. It was a bit. It was. I ain't gonna say a bit much. It was a lot of much.
Well, you watched it. Good for you. It's still #1 on Netflix.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah.
And that's why they'll play in our face. And that's why they'll continue to play in our face. Because Cats is like,
And but Michael Jackson movie is still doing good too. So
and
I
I
guess
still
that's the
have
future.
not
Black
gotten
folks
a
supporting
chance
that
to
too.
see that because I said I was not going to watch it on the Fire Stick. I'm gonna go to the movies and really get the whole experience.
You watch Netflix though.
They got us from every angle. This is what I've been saying. They get us from every angle. Then we got the NBA, and my team has benefit for this. The NBA just did the craziest shit ever.
What'd they do?
The semifinal game was yesterday. Detroit and Cleveland. They played yesterday.
Was it Game 7?
Game 7. Cleveland blew them out.
Oh wow.
Cleveland's going to play the Knicks.
Okay.
ESPN fucked around and played a promo Saturday morning for the Eastern Conference Finals. Played the commercial with the Knicks and the Cavs before the game even happened.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Okay, I don't know why you challenged me.
Well, you know what though? I guess they got to make promos for both scenarios.
They played it. They played this Saturday. I got this Saturday.
The Cavs eye another upset, while the Knicks carry the dreams of all of New York. The Eastern Conference Finals, Cavaliers-Knicks, Game 1 on ABC.
So we're playing the Cavs in the Eastern.
I got that Saturday
Saturday before the game.
I got it Saturday before the game. Please explain to me how you played it. Now I know you gotta have two of them.
Promote it. You gotta have it just in case, and then you gotta schedule whatever one after the fact.
But you played it.
It should have been a generic.
The Cavs eye another upset.
You played it.
And we sure it played Saturday before the game.
Yeah, I got that video Saturday. It's all over social media. It's all over.
Right. Pistons fans were in an uproar and everybody was wondering if it was rigged because ABC dropped a promo for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals where the Cavs were facing off against the Knicks, but they didn't even play the Pistons in Game 7 yet. But it eventually came to fruition after Donovan Mitchell dropped 26 points and Jared Allen and Sam Merrill both dropped 23. On the other hand, Cade Cunningham dropped 13 points, going 5 for 16 from the field and 0 for 7 behind the arc. So the question...
Please explain to me how that commercial could literally run. The entire commercial could run.
Well, Touchstone says somebody getting good and fired for that. Somebody screwed up. They hit the wrong button.
You about to lose your job.
How do you have the promo for the series beginning?
Yeah.
You think it was purposely done? Like somebody just said.
I think somebody purposely did do that. And I understand you already got the
blowout game. It's not like the game was close and it came down to like a bad call. Then that would make it even worse.
No, it doesn't make it even worse because you knew who's good. You played who was going. Do you know your main sponsor is called gambling? Do you know how much money people were like? You had to make a decision. Is this a
was this to set me up to lose a bunch of money, or was this Because you still don't know who would you bet on. If
ESPN plays it, I'm betting on. If I would have seen it physically, I would have bet $50
just to take a chance. Like
I would take this $50. Take this $50. Take this $50. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Take this $50.
But it could be reverse psychology, though, to get you to lose a bunch.
But either way, do you know how scandalous that is for that to how?
Yeah, that's crazy. If that really happened that way,
it did not.
Somebody got to lose their job. Yeah, somebody got to lose their job. It's probably supposed to have been a generic promo with all 4 teams. You know what I mean? Well, actually, all 3 teams, depending, who they waiting on. That was probably what it was supposed to be. Yeah. And they hit the wrong button. They uploaded the wrong file, Mike. That's a simple mistake.
It has to be uploaded. It's not just a button hit push. That's not how that's not how it go.
Somebody did that shit on purpose.
Somebody did that on purpose.
Somebody did that on purpose.
We can try to clean it up all we want. Make it sound good.
And then your girl, Dr. Bryant, Cheyenne Bryant.
She been on a run, shutting y'all chicks down, trying to question her credibility.
What the
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant? She said, "I'm a pretty woman. I get pretty woman advantages, and I do have my degree."
First of all, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, about this pretty shit. You're just pretty. You're just pretty.
I ain't never heard a chick say that. I'm a pretty woman, so I get pretty women advantages.
I think she believes. I think she's been around a lot of corny dudes who make her that she's stunning. You just got all the characteristics of pretty. That's it.
Put her picture up.
You got all the societal characteristics of pretty. You're pretty.
Put her picture up.
You ain't nobody that walks in the room and makes motherfuckers nervous. You ain't nobody I need 2 or 3 shots to holler at. You're just pretty.
Everybody doesn't have your confidence.
But I'm the most insecure, confident person. I'm the most insecure, confident. You're just pretty. That's it.
Yeah.
Like I've sat almost arm to arm with Stunning. I've seen Megan Good in her sweatpants at Hot 97 sit in front of me, and I'm like, God, my God, you're stunning. You just got the characteristics, and it's fading fast.
She's getting little bags under her eyes.
You see it. You see the stress.
First of all, women have a hard time getting older, even gracefully in public. We are scrutinized for every fine line. Scrutinized, but
she's pretty, but when you talking that talk, like
it takes away from it. It does take when women
like,
talk their talk, it do take away. Because everybody's supposed to say yeah.
Sometimes you gotta encourage yourself. I mean, maybe she's doing it because she's, she has so many.
Why y'all still saying
coming
doctor?
at her.
She has a doctorate, Afro Queen. She did.
We don't know nothing about her having a doctorate.
She broke it down.
Afro Queen said she needs to see clearinghouse evidence. She need to run them She want her to run her transcripts.
Hey, Joey Servant, he's in the real doctor, but we still call him Dr. J.
No, doctor's a real doctor.
And I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. My obedience is to God, not to people. And so as long as I'm in his will and I'm serving and I'm doing his, his word, my sheep will know my voice. Even the sheep in wolf clothing. That is not my battle.
But
That's
with the
his.
questions that are out there, why not provide the proof of your degree? Why?
What did she say? My what? My sheep.
As long as I'm in his will and I'm serving and I'm doing his, his word, my sheep will know my voice. Even the sheep in wolf clothing. That is not my battle.
Did that bitch say my sheep will know my voice?
She's making Bible references.
But did she say my sheep will know my voice?
My sheep will know my voice. She's making Bible references.
Shady ran the Rick said, I think she's a nurse
Why
practitioner.
not provide the proof of your degree? Why not?
Well, a couple of things, right? I have multiple degrees, and my thing is that my proof isn't something that I have to prove to individuals. My proof is already within my credentials, my degrees, and also more than just my titles, it's in how effective I've been. All of my sessions have been live, for the most part. My sessions with Nick Cannon, Cam Newton, Shannon Sharp, B. Simone, they have all been for the world to see, right? So no one knew who Dr. Bryant was prior to seeing all of my sessions.
Wait. Were those interviews or sessions?
So that's what I was going to say. Is she saying sessions as in clinical, like from a clinical standpoint, or is she saying sessions as in like her interviews or her life coaching or whatever it is that she does?
Mama, she gonna keep going on how she's not gonna prove. Because whenever somebody says
that
I only got to answer
live.
God,
and they deemed it, as well as I did before they did it. They can't validate me. I validated myself. They deemed it as my work being effective. I've earned the title effective at what I do. I'm educated and I'm successful in my lane. And I'll land on this. I created my own lane. And so a lot of times, Marissa, when people see that you created something that maybe they couldn't, admiration turns into envy. And you got to be okay. And you got to be okay with that.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait a second. What lane did you create? Exactly what lane did you create?
She
This
had
has
a
been
buzz.
going on for 50 years. Dr. Phil started this. He didn't even start it. There were doctors before that. You didn't create a lane. Self-help is something you didn't create. You didn't create a lane.
What about our boy Dr. Jeff? Yeah, he was doing it too.
Dr. Jeff, you didn't create nothing. What lane did you create? You just merged onto the highway of millions of others who've already done this. Let me just let her finish before. Go ahead.
But I think, and I've gotten this question from many viewers, and I owe it to them.
You
in
do.
service to
Absolutely.
them. Why not drop doctor from your name if you cannot bring forth that doctoral degree?
So I've already covered this, right? And we're here obviously to talk about my new book. So I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. And we're going to leave it.
Cheyenne Bryant.
Baby, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
And that's where, and you're standing by that.
Standing by it. Yeah, because I earned it. Absolutely.
Now, the only problem with that.
Earned it. So that's the part I'm having an issue with. When you're talking about you earned it from, especially if you're talking about from a clinical standpoint. Girl, all my student loans, okay? I need to see, you have to say more than I've earned it. The lie is in the details, they say, right? So if you're listening to her, she's saying how she created her own lane and she's earned this title because people are saying her works, what she does works, her method works. But I've never heard her talk about any methodology. I've never heard her talk in any clinical terms outside of more so like opinion.
She broke it out on the Breakfast Club, like the Breakfast Club interview.
But she didn't. It opened up even more, because the claims that she made about the school not having the records after 2 years. People,
what school does not? Wait, she said the school doesn't have the records after
because the school closed down. But this is the problem with people in their older 30s and 40s. People, there are a billion people or hundreds of millions of people on social media. Eventually, somebody who went to the school was going to actually pop up.
I went to school with her,
and they were like, "No, they keep their records. They have the records."
Mm-hmm.
And then when you start bringing up the I don't have to answer to anybody but God, that's cool. And that makes sense until you sell a book based on you being a doctor.
A doctor, yeah.
Because now
you got the option to buy it.
No. If you sell a book saying you're a doctor and you have the credentials, now you have to do some splaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to do some.
She really don't have a degree, right? Because at this point, now it's no longer about proving your degree to the general public, proving your degree to the naysayers. Now, your not having a degree is going to cause a problem for them good white folks. And what I mean by those good white folks is your book publisher. So here is the gag. In order to keep them from having to refund money and their credibility being called into question or whatever legal liability may rest on them for publishing the book, hands down, they are going to put downward pressure on you to show your degree. And if you are so in your ego to the point where you would refuse to show your degree to your publisher because you don't want to look like you gave in to the people, we know that's some bullshit.
And I'm just going to tell you this. If you don't remember a few recent history, they made Obama prove he was a U.S. citizen.
Well, that was different.
No. I'm just giving you, no. They made
political to gain votes is something different than an individual person that I don't have.
Not when you.
I'm not going to publish a book unless I already fact find it. I already did my proof checking. So, I'm not going
to. They're offering refunds.
If people want a refund, you get a refund. But okay. I'm not going to publish you. I'm not going to jeopardize my publishing license unless I've already vetted this. I've already got verification.
Are you kidding me? These publishing companies, they're all over the place. They don't vet everything.
There you go. Thank you, KT. Yes.
She's saying it from a fraudulent clinical standpoint. She is dangerous to the Black community specifically. We already have a hard time seeking mental health. Her BS don't help.
That's why I said I've never heard her talk about methodology that she uses in these sessions. I've never heard her speak about any clinical approaches, nothing. It just seems like she's giving advice and coaching them, more like life coaching, so to speak.
Why does everyone care so much though? I'm still confused. Why is it
because
such?
If you portray yourself as thing that not only is it fraudulent, it's something that can be hurtful for someone truly seeking out mental health resources, and you are portraying yourself like you are a mental health provider, a doctor, at that, yes, that can be harmful to someone.
Okay. All right. Because it seems like her advice
be on point. You don't know what to look for. Do you know how to look for suicidal ideation? No. Are you certified to give any type of testing? No. Right. So this is why I keep saying all of these chat GPT clinicians and these new age life coaches on social media, you have to be careful because people are literally taking those people and using them as firsthand doctors.
So if she put self-proclaimed, that's okay, or allegedly, like people want that to be stated in order. Wow, all right.
Or just don't call yourself doctor. If you want to coin yourself something, coin yourself. I'm a life coach.
You could buy a title. They said that she got a copywritten or brought the title doctor, or
she did copyright doctor. She did. She
probably got her name trademarked.
So she thinks, yeah, you just like
Dr. J.
Maybe
that's the loophole.
But Dr. J is not. Would Would you want Dr. J to operate on you, give you a life-saving?
If I'm seeing Dr.
operation?
J give advice to other people and it's working for that relationship of those individuals, it's no like it seems like her advice is just like you giving advice, Mike. It's like Mike giving advice.
And what do I tell people? Don't take my advice.
But you give it. Now,
yes,
if it
you
works,
can
if it
give
works,
it, but you can give it if somebody looks at it differently. If you're actually a doctor, you're just say you're giving advice, and the fact that you keep saying it's spot on. Do you know how many clips of hers that we have not fucking agreed with that we played on this show?
Yeah, sure.
And this is what I don't get about the 30 and up, the older 30s, like 37 and up. People, you could run your mouth all you want. Social media ain't got nothing but time.
Yeah,
so you might as well say the truth off the muscle. Jay-Z was the king at that till his last interview.
And
he was
so
the king.
Here's the other thing. What does she have insurance?
No, she claims she doesn't do it because also there's a billing aspect of it.
It's different.
No, so I'm not. So that is a real. So that is
a real thing. What somebody else said.
I stopped taking insurance because they want to pay you so low. And some other things, but I don't take insurance unless I'm working through an agency, an agency. But that's a real thing. But what I'm saying is, for her, does she have insurance?
I don't.
Is she's a doctor? What's her assigned number to practice?
We doctors now, Mike is official. Dr. Michael Sean.
I don't know. And college transcripts are definitely kept. That's why I mentioned clearinghouse.
You're a doctor in something, Mike. So yeah, you could be a doctor. What would you be a doctor in, Mike?
A doctor of common sense. I'd be a doctor in common. I have a.
Oh God.
Exactly, Mo. The school might have closed down, but aren't there some classmates? I don't know. That's all you after school earning a doctorate degree. Things didn't make sense. Listen, the story sounded good on the Breakfast Club, but then she went on Joe Budden's because you keep running your mouth.
She said I wasn't doing it again. The Breakfast Club interview, I was all right. Give the lady a break.
No.
It makes some sense. I was kind of vibing with her. I didn't get the.
And then she went on Joe Budden, and they were like, and then all of a sudden you were like, what? The school closing is bizarre. The school closing and saying that they only keep their records for 2 years.
And that is not true. So even with schools closing, you will, if they're not a part of, like the middle states or whatever, it doesn't mean that your transcript is lost. It just means that the school is no longer accredited.
And then she said, if they were going to give her money back.
Wait, what?
She went to something and they were going to give the student loan money because she said, this is not reputable. And they said, we'll give you the money back, but you will no longer be a doctor. And she said, I had earned this. That was what she said on the Breakfast Club. I don't know how crazy that sounds crazy.
So let me say this, because there are like those little small schools that pop up, theology schools and training, like, oh, you do this and you will have this. That doesn't sound like that's an accreditable institution.
It's honor, LaShawn. The difference is an honorary degree. They know you didn't do anything for it.
And
Just like I got a problem with people, and I'm not a frat or sorority person. I could, no disrespect, Mo, I could care less. But when somebody says they're honorary Q, I'm like, woo, if I was a Q, I would be a little. But whenever they're famous, these cats don't care about. They go like, oh, Shaq. I'm sure somebody pledged Shaq. I'm sure somebody pledged. Yes, I'm sure.
The shade.
A lot of people showing love to KT's comment there, Mike.
She's saying, what you said?
A lot of people showing love. I didn't know what she said, but a lot of
She's
people
saying it's from a fraudulent clinical standpoint. She is dangerous. Yeah, to the Black community specifically. We have a hard time seeking mental health. Here's the BS. Don't help. Her BS doesn't help. No, I totally agree. But I will say the other thing about this, and this is the old school of flexing. This is the old school thing of flexing. And this is a poor statement on where we're at. People, for you to pop, you don't literally have to have credentials. In this society, all you have to be is charismatic. All you have to be is compelling. All you have to be is pretty or handsome, and all you have to do is make some sense. And if you push the envelope, you can pop, and people will look at you literally as somebody that they go to. Unfortunately, that's all it takes. So you put yourself in a situation you ain't even have to put yourself in. You would have popped the same way, just saying you was a life coach. Same reason you care about others being married. That's why we care. Cousin Ash. That's what. Yeah, go ahead, Cousin
She
Ash.
woke up
Go
one
ahead.
violence this morning. For some reason, I ain't even said nothing wrong. She been coming at me 3 times now. Miss Clark said, "Yeah, LaShawn, that's exactly what I was thinking. It was an honorary degree, so it could be insurance fraud. You know, maybe not. We don't know. But y'all all invested with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, and if she's a legit doctor or if did she earn it? Did the school really have? Say if what she's saying is the truth. Then what? That the school really did? They don't hold. Because if my high school, if I needed my high school diploma and Martin Luther King Jr.
Then file a lawsuit. Then file a lawsuit against the college. You did not keep my transcripts. And if you file a lawsuit against them, then everybody would be like, okay. But now you're talking about, now you've resorted to, I ain't got to prove nothing to anybody except God. Except God. No, bitch. No, that's not how America works.
Imagine everybody coming down on you, Mike. Everybody's questioning. Everybody you trying to promote your book, and they wanted to go with the scandal, and it could be a lot, right? Everybody in your inbox calling you a fraud.
I have a master's degree, right? I am not walking around telling people that I'm a doctor. There's a big difference. I am not walking around here telling people that I'm a doctor. So although she may have a master's degree in marriage and family counseling, right? If she has that, that's great. But you still cannot walk around telling people that you are a doctor.
So
no matter
if you
what
take,
the circumstance is, you can't.
all right. So since you've walked the steps, what is the difference for the audience? Is that what is getting your doctorate means? Is that what it means when you become a doctor? You can take courses but not be a doctor, you're saying?
No, I'm saying she has. I think someone said that she has a master's in marriage and family counseling.
Okay.
So which means that she can actually go and get licensed in whatever state she is, or whatever the credentialing process is, and actually go and be a counselor. She can do that. But that's if that's her credentials. But you still cannot walk around calling yourself a doctor.
She got something.
And I'm even more floored that if she does have degree, even if she has master's degree, why would you jeopardize your master's degree with portraying to be a doctor?
Dr. Random.
Okay, so when you get the master's in I don't know, in your field or whatever, and remember, I'm naive to this. So what's the next step to becoming a doctor in that field? Like, what's the next step after the master's?
Now you're talking about clinical logging clinical hours. All right. Now you're talking about your dissertation research, because now you're saying that you want to be you want to have a higher level of expertise. So it's not just about going to a class or going to shout out to all my onliners. It's not just about going to a class and taking more classes. That research is extensive.
NPI number. I don't even know what it is.
I don't even know what an NPI number is. She probably don't have an NPI number.
That's what's assigned to you when you are officially a doctor, when you are really a doctor in practice.
My friend who was in college.
If you can't, go ahead.
No, the same way that you can work. Go ahead.
Like for instance, a psychologist, he's a doctor, right? He's licensed to practice, but he cannot issue you out medication. The psychiatrist can do that. An MD can do that, but the psychologist cannot. Psychologist is still a doctor, but only practicing within that person's realm and in that person's box. And the way that she's portraying this is not it. I wouldn't risk my master's degree to say that I'm a doctor. Just get on social media.
That's why I said there got to be something more to it. She probably does have something that validates it. And go ahead.
The only thing that validates it is if it's an accredited university.
That's what I'm saying, Mo. To go through all that, I think that would be weird to go through all this.
Why wouldn't you prove it? You're only going through this because you won't prove it. No, you do have to prove it if you are selling yourself as a doctor. You can't.
I have to prove it to the right person or people, not to the general public that everybody has an opinion.
The general public is what you make your money off of.
And then when you put it out there, yes, people are going to research. Do you have a provider number?
Doctor.
Even if you're not practicing right now, right? There are people who are not practicing but still keep their license up, who still keep their people doctors who still have a DEA number, still have, so for me, I wouldn't risk the degrees that I do have. If she has actual degrees, I wouldn't risk those just to put doctor in front of my name.
That's why I said, there you go. Why would you risk all that unless it's something more?
Because you gotta. That's what's called running a scam, Jay. That's what millions of people do. They run scams and they run fraudulent shit.
But you risk a lot.
That's what you normally do when you do crime. You risk a lot when you do fraud. That's part of it. That's the whole thing.
I'm gonna throw everything away with this one.
So and then throwing up celebrity names in there of people who she's worked with. I think that she probably wouldn't have had the opportunity if she didn't have doctor in front of her name. So regardless of what her background is, she may have a master's in marriage and family counseling, right? Just take that for instance. I think Ms. Sean says she Googled it and that's what came up. If she has that degree, a lot of times these artists and these actors and these famous people feel comfort just because you have doctor in front of your name. First, that means that you know that people look at that like, oh, things, you have experience. You're secure. I can trust you. Do you think that she could have just went up there regular? Oh, I got a master's behind my name. Not that it's nothing to sneeze at, but do you think that she could have went to Shaq or went to any of these celebrities and really got her foot in the door by not having doctors?
Why are people so mad at you? Decided to follow her and her advice. Look at all these people with a mic that give advice with no credentials at all. People take their words as gospel. And this is what I said. This is what I said earlier. Why would you do this when people do take people's words as gospel, even though they don't have credentials? But once again, if somebody does have the credentials, you look at them differently. You feel like you're not one of those people following just so-and-so saying whatever. You're thinking you're getting advice from a real doctor.
I'm sorry, I started my doctoral program at Capella and Temple, but that doesn't mean that, and I haven't finished. I can't put doctor in front of my name and say, well, I took some classes, and I was in the program. So just go ahead and put doctor in front of my name. It doesn't work that way.
Well, Lady Q said she's a life coach with superiority complex. And she's a groupie. I don't know about the groupie, but God bless her. Lady Q came.
And I already know what she said. People agreeing, but I'm like, what she say?
I am very irritable this morning.
I can tell.
I'm ready to drop this load, and no one is safe from a fight with me today. First of all, Miss 96 weeks pregnant. Listen. We don't need you getting hyped up. We need you to relax. We need you to enjoy.
Hey, man, I ain't even said nothing. I good morning, Ash, and she, just like you. Damn, I ain't.
Cousin Ash tap in. Oh, like Zen, like just
Cousin Ash,
round
yourself. Well.
You don't need the baby to come early.
Chill, Cousin Ash. We don't need.
Just mad
from you, Ash. We don't need that.
Just mad.
This is
yes, trendsetter. It depends on your if you're billing as a consultant. All of those things, yes. So it does come in MPI, tax ID number, depending on how you're billing.
This is a touch of folks seeing her star rise past what they think she deserves. Doctors in her field have been saying this since she came out, and the people talking about it now called them haters. Well, well, my God. She just wanted to wear an iced out doctor chain. That's what Afro Queen said. Afro Queen. That chain probably fake too, Rick said. That chain probably fake too.
Oh, damn.
Well, who don't have this certificates in frames or albums?
I am a culprit. I don't. It's still in the envelope. Actually, I have 3 envelopes in my Chester drawer, and I have not opened them Don't talk about
I
me.
need to find my
got
high school
degree
diploma.
hanging
I want my high school diploma framed.
Jay,
now.
shut the fuck up.
I
Don't
do.
nobody have
I
their
do.
high school diploma. Don't
See,
nobody have
that
their
was
damn
my
high
last
school diploma.
degree. I ain't went to college, so listen, I got my proclamation.
Put
I
that
got my
shit.
pardon. I need my high school diploma now. I
The
need
high
that
school
in the frame.
diploma.
Oh my God. Y'all are on, y'all rare
Her
form
neck
today.
probably drink. Yeah,
So
right.
I was real quick. This is a quick one. We're gonna be in and out of this real quick. In like one night stand, real quick. I had played this. I just like verifying shit that I played. I had played something about Cars for Kids and the scam that Cars for Kids were, and what they were doing with the cars. Well, guess what? In Cali, there's been a judgment against Cars for Kids. Let me make sure. And they went to court. And they got proven that they're fraudulent, and this money ain't going to none of the inner city kids. This is going to the Jewish community. This is what they said. This is what they say right here.
Just ruled Cars for Kids can't keep using their ads.
Yeah, not in California. We've got the judge's ruling right here, and it all stems from what they're doing with the money after you donate a car to them. Now, this all stems from a case where a man in Orange County donated a 2001 Volvo to the organization. He got $250 for it, and he said, according to the judge, he thought that money was going to go to underprivileged kids here in California. He says he thought that because of the ad.
Quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Yeah, because kids are our future is what the text on the bottom of the ad says. But he was shocked to find out that the money doesn't go to kids in California at all. Instead, goes to Cars for Kids' sister foundation, URA, which is a Jewish organization based in New Jersey that actually benefits teenagers. Now, this case went to court in Orange County. The judge ruled that ultimately Cars for Kids is using misleading practices in advertising here in the state of California, which violates state law. I want to show you some of the testimony that was given in court, and this was in the judge's ruling. The COO testified that the organization's primary purpose is not to help economically disadvantaged children. The COO in court went on to say programs include matchmaking for young adults and gap year trips to Israel for 17 and 18-year-olds. That's where the majority of the funding is going. And then also admitted that Cars for Kids operates no functional programs in California, except for a backpack giveaway that they admitted is also for marketing purposes and branding purposes. I want to show you the response from Cars for Kids. Cars for Kids says, "We believe the decision is deeply flawed, ignores the facts, and misapplies the law. It's well known that we are a Jewish organization, and our website makes it abundantly clear. Take a look and judge for yourself." Then they gave us the link to their website. Their statement goes on to say, "We believe this case was nothing more than a lawyer-driven attempt to siphon off charitable funds for their own gain. We expect to win on appeal because the law and the facts are clearly on our side." I want to point something out about their first part of the statement that the judge directly addresses here. You saw in their statement, look for yourself, go to carsforkids.org. But the judge says people that hear this ad on the radio or TV shouldn't have to go to the website to understand exactly where the funds are going. The judge says the ads do not make it clear that this is an organization benefiting Jewish children in New Jersey. And in fact, none of the funds, or a very small amount of the funds.
So that's Cars for Kids. That's Cars for Kids.
Cars for Kids.
Nobody who heard Cars for Kids thought they was going to that community. Nobody thought it was specifically going to that
It
community.
was
In
catchy.
Jersey.
It was catchy. I think that one time before we donated, because it's been around for years, we donated, and they came and picked the car up.
Yep.
I don't know what happened to the. Yeah, we didn't ask.
They didn't ask.
Pick it up for free.
Yeah. Jay's response is gonna be like, "Why would they risk it all and do Cars for Kids and take it to Jersey and
Some
betray?"
scams are just stupid. Like it's unbelievable. Like you think you give people, you want to give people credit, benefit of the doubt, Mike.
No, you don't.
Some things
No,
are
you
face
don't.
value.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't give anybody the benefit of the doubt.
So everybody got to prove everything to you every time.
Facts. That's the way I live now. Prove it to me.
Damn, that's the
Prove
way
it.
to live. So
Prove
I
it to
say it's sunny outside. You're like, nope. Let me go look for myself.
Let me go
Okay,
look for myself. Exactly.
You can't live like that. You got
Them ships might have not been sailing if somebody would be like, "No, let me check this out first." No, y'all tell me what's going on. I'm not playing with y'all.
You're not coming over here. Y'all not get me on this boat.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not handing out no peace treaty. Oh, you seem like nice pilgrims. Hey, come on, come eat. No, bitch. No. Let's check. Let's check this. I've been spreading the word about this organization since you put this info on the table. Oh, wow. Be careful how you be running with info from us. Be careful how you be running. But I appreciate you. But because sometimes I don't be.
Mike ain't vetting everything he sees.
Yeah, I'm not vetting. Very rarely. How about this? Very rarely am I. Very rarely do I have the time.
Still Rock said that song is still fire though. Yeah, it ain't Salmon concert. Yeah, catchy jingle for you niggas.
That's all it takes. I love that song. I
You
love that.
dumbass nigga.
Love that song.
My bad.
Say what you want. I don't care if they taking them calls and nothing and do that for the community.
Hey, get a hit song. You back on top, baby. We back.
I just can't be so.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
God.
So it's 8:00. Let me show you this story. Teddy Riley was on a podcast, right?
Teddy still owe me money. Go ahead.
Teddy Riley still owes Jay Black money.
I'm never gonna let it go.
And he worked with Michael Jackson closely.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a story about a James Brown concert. And Michael Jackson and Prince are in the audience. And James recognizes Mike and says, Mike, come up to the stage.
Oh, okay.
Now, not only does he tell the story, Mike gave him the VHS video to the story he was telling.
You got to record.
So while he tells the story, you're going to see it happen while he's telling the story. Whoever did the editing, let me see. Let me make sure. Where is it at? There it is. So it's a long story, but this happened at a James Brown concert. Mike and Prince are in the audience. Teddy Riley is telling how Mike told him the story. Enjoy. I'm paying off the title. Enjoy.
Who told me the story. Okay. And showed me and gave me the VHS. The James Brown concert. Right. Michael told me everything. Can I tell you about the time that Prince tried to run us off the road? Me and my family? I was like, yes. He's like, yeah. Can I show it to you? I was like, sure. What you gonna show me? He said, crazy. He said, I'm gonna show you. Look. He said, after this, you can have it. I have copies. I was like, okay. So he showed me it. He sat back. He's like, Michael Jackson. Come up here, Michael Jackson. So he came up and he just killed it. Did the moonwalk, everything. Michael said, after he did his thing, everybody went nuts. Michael went and whispered in James Brown's ear and said, Prince is in the audience. He said, what? Prince is in the audience. Oh, Prince is in the audience. And Prince came up and he was on the bodyguard's shoulder, on his back, came up and everybody's like, who's this motherfucker? Prince come up and Prince took his glove off. He threw it in the crowd. He threw it back at him. That was the first. And then he borrowed the guitar. The guitar don't have no distortion because it wasn't rock music. It was James Brown music. So Prince was playing and he hit the note,
No, he wanted it to keep.
He wanted it to scream.
Right.
And it didn't scream. He tried something else. Then he said, all right, let me just bust a move on you.
Teddy definitely picking sides here, right?
The whole thing. Then next thing you know, everything he tried just didn't work. So he said, just forget about it. I'm done. I'm going to get that nigga Michael. I'm going to get his ass. So he didn't know that the light post was a prop. So he pulled the light post. The post came down with him. And the bodyguard kind of saved him, took him away. And Michael's in the back just laughing. Okay. Said, you see what happened? He said, you know what happened afterwards? I said, what? He said, we was going out, my family was leaving backstage, and all we seen was the red Corvette, and it was Prince. He tried to run my whole family over. I said, you serious? He said, yeah. Yeah, he did, and it was on after that. That's when the whole thing was like Prince against Michael. And everybody went to Michael's side.
So that is the story.
It's a meanie.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious. I don't know if it's the story that was so much hilarious or the way that they dramatized it.
No, the fact that the thing that tickled me was Mike saying, and it was on after that. Now, I don't know if I agree that he said everybody went to Mike's side. That was a real LeBron James, Michael Jordan type of, and it was even better because they were both at their prime at the same time. Like it wasn't no like 20 years. They was both popping at the same time. So, you know, I don't know who y'all picked on the Michael Jackson Prince thing. I don't know.
Everybody picked Michael. He was the biggest star.
More palatable to the family, you know. Prince was salacious.
No, there's a lot of Prince adamant fans who will tell you, who will sit, and I already know their arguments because I've sat and I don't pick either one of them. I don't get involved in this, but they'll be like, Prince paid every instrument. Prince did this, Prince did that. Prince was musically talented, was more talented. And listen, I don't get into that because I
put the same box, Mike.
I put them in, but you have to put them in the same box because it's the same generation, and they were going at it. And it's
the great Meek Mill said there's levels to this.
No, Prince was on that level.
They were in there. I think that they were in their
on that
own
level.
Nobody's on Mike's level.
No, Prince was on a level. When we say celebrity, you got to understand. Michael had, who was the little monkey he carried?
I ain't never seen no Chinese girls crying when Prince came on stage.
There were Chinese women crying.
People would fall all over the world. Mike, he just got to stand there.
The monkeys' names were Bubbles, and I said monkeys as in plural because every time that one would die, Mike would get another Bubbles. You talking about Bubbles, the monkey?
Princess of Meanie.
Princess of Meanie. Michael wasn't no punk.
Mike wasn't no punk bitch.
Mike's like,
it's on now.
It's on.
You in that damn red Corvette. I didn't choose. I loved them both.
Yeah, me too.
No, you had to choose. It was Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. It was Michael Jackson.
Don't bring Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
No,
you gotta
I'm
do
just
better
saying,
than
like
that.
you always got to pick. Ice Spice Salato. Like you always got to pick. Like it's always. You gotta
don't.
Yeah,
with those two, they were so. I mean, I don't, but I know a lot of people do. Y'all know Prince made that song about me, Darling Nikki.
Darling Nikki.
Jeez Louise.
Oh God.
Girl in a hotel lobby.
Different audience. Prince had his butt out. Mike was,
but see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta understand. Mike had the moonwalk, he had the glove, he had bubbles. Prince had butt cheeks out, the symbol. He had the movie. Dog, I went to go see Purple Rain like 3 or 4 times in the movie theater.
Purple Rain was fire. I ain't even gonna front.
He had the Apollonia thing. He had the Morris thing. Like he created. I didn't know what Minneapolis was till Prince came out. I didn't know what that even existed.
No, Prince got joints. I would die for. He got joints, but Michael got joints.
No, they both got tremendous catalogs of ridiculous joints.
You know way more Michael songs by heart and albums than Prince's.
I would have to challenge
Off
myself.
the Wall, every song on Off the Wall, every
song
Thriller,
on Purple Rain,
every Bad. Like that's just 3 right there alone. That you know every song off the albums. 3. You cannot name 3 Prince albums.
Sign of the Times
on the album.
Oh, no. I'm just telling you, I do. Like he's got classic. He's got classic.
Classics.
He got the catalog. Like he's got the catalog. They're on that. They're both in the same room of the Hall of Fame. If there was a real Hall of Fame that we cared about, Michael Jackson and Prince would be in the same exact table. They'd be at the same exact table.
Mike could be at the head of the table though.
I don't know because I don't know if the other people there would put Mike at the head. Pause.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. I think Little Richard be like, the fuck out of here. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Nobody ever gave me nothing.
Little Richard be like, first of all, there's no James Brown and there's no Michael Jackson without me. What are you talking about? I invented this shit.
I started it all.
Prince was a musical genius. Yes. He kept the same voice. If I had to choose, Miss Clark says she chooses Prince. I didn't even ask y'all to choose. I'm not choosing. Wow. I ain't even asked y'all to choose. She chose Prince. Go ahead. Y'all voted people off the show. Y'all want to vote? Go ahead. Y'all start voting.
If y'all can only listen to one greatest hits album of all times from two, you got to pick between Michael and come on, because you got Jackson 5 on there because that's Michael. Like you still got Mike. I ain't going. It's like saying Jay-Z. Let me stop. Let me just
don't say it because don't even say anything because boy, I've spared you from the Jay-Z shit. I haven't even wanted to.
Both of them dads was some big word. Can I play this other clip? What is this clip I had? What is this one? Do jobs have to be attractive, Mo? Do your man has to have this lady was going on about her dude has to have a sexy job, has to be, well, I ain't gonna say sexy. Your partner.
Wait, before you do that, let me just run this down. Purple Rain, Little Red Corvette, When Doves Cry, Kiss, Let's Go Crazy, I Want to Be Your Lover, 1999, Raspberry Beret, I Would Die for You, The Most Beautiful Girl in the World, You Got the Look, Diamonds and Pearls. Oh, if I was your girlfriend, Erotic City, Cream, Controversy, The Beautiful Ones, Adore, Party Man, Call My Name, Nothing Compares to You.
Call My Name, what's that? Exactly.
I forgot you don't even listen to
you can say every Michael Jackson song to everybody. At titles you say to Prince's people like, what's that song?
You don't even listen to music, dog. Get out. You're not even on this level. Mo already singing it. You gotta be kidding. These women were creamed out when he was singing stuff like this.
Lane though. They were in two different lanes.
It's two different lanes. Michael still.
No, stop playing. Like you're not gonna sit up here just because you don't know.
I know Prince, but he ain't on that level. We grew up with Prince.
He is on the level. This is ridiculous. They're both on the same level.
I just think that they're in different lanes.
Mike has his own lane and own level. And then is everybody else.
This is just part of the catalog. What are you talking about? This man is a genius. You are wildin'. Like we're not going
you know how many greatest hits albums you would need of Mike's just to even like you
can't both even of them have this dude has like 5 essential songs. Like albums when he put the best essentials, he's got like 5 of them. They both got them. I'm just saying they're on that level.
Mm-hmm. So when I name Michael Jackson titles, there's not one you don't know, right? If I say
I just named the ones that all of us know.
If I could say I Want You Back, Who's Loving You, Ben, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Beat It, Thriller, Billie Jean, Wanna Be Starting Something, Human Nature,
I just rattled off.
Like every song I said, you knew exactly.
I just said every song. Just because you don't know it, it's because you don't deal with any other music and said genres that you're comfortable with. That's not on us.
PYT. Lady in My Life. There's not one song that I said that you didn't get a video.
I just named these songs and everybody knew the songs. What are you talking about?
Touchstone said they both are G. Tone, admit that Michael Jackson has his own lane, Touchstone.
Dog, Prince got his own lane.
No, above everyone else.
No,
no artist.
That's not. Dog, that's not true. What people aren't just gonna say that unanimously. That's why I say I don't pick. The people aren't gonna say that unanimously just because you're a Jay-Z groupie and you think, oh my God, he's got all.
I'm not talking rap. I'm saying
got all the
Michael
songs.
Jackson is by far.
He's not by far
of one. That's all
he's
I'm
not
saying.
by. That's not what That's not what the world is gonna say, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The world's not gonna say that.
All right.
The world's not gonna say that.
Ain't nobody effing with Mike's catalog.
In your opinion, what I'm saying is they're at the same table, and it's a debate that people have had for years.
Well, they're gonna keep having a debate because
yes, exactly, because Prince is on that level.
To a concert. Who concert you want to go to, Mike? Who concert?
I don't know. I probably honestly, no. I never got to see Prince in concert. So
I never got to see either one of them live in concert.
And I did see,
but I've never seen Michael Jackson in concert. I got to see Prince. But if I can choose one person who I would like to see or interview, it would be Michael Jackson.
Tone almost told the Teddy Riley story, Tone, almost, but I didn't. I need you to admit that Michael Jackson is the top. Tone.
Why do you need to admit that's not even a conversation. The conversation is that's the levels that they're on. The level that we're talking about is the level of Michael Jackson, Prince, and unfortunately, those levels of commercial Madonna. And stuff like that.
I've heard of people throwing parties.
You can't pick, bro. I've heard of people throwing panties where all they play is Mike and Prince.
Parties, yeah, there's parties where they just their catalog, just both of them. I could see that being a whole night. But what I'm just saying is Mike is on a level of his own, one of one. I'm gonna leave it at that. I didn't say my piece.
And you're gonna and then you're gonna really disrespect Stevie Wonder's got as many joints as everybody, and Stevie Wonder gave joints to Michael Jackson.
Who would you want if that's the only artist you can listen to for the rest of your life? Michael Jackson, Prince, or Stevie Wonder? Who are you picking?
Stevie Wonder would probably be.
Oh God!
Stevie Wonder has the greatest verses. Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder.
You
You don't listen to music. You don't listen to music.
Stevie
no,
is fire.
you don't listen to music.
I'm not picking. I need to go to. I need the highs and the lows. I need to party. I need to. Mike got everything covered.
That's when Stevie has everything covered.
Now he got the greatest movie documentary of all times.
First of all, that's just the numbers. It's not that great a movie. Stop. Stop. Now you just want to be the
You
white
never
man.
want to give people credit.
I love Michael Jackson, but don't tell me this documentary is fantastic. It's not.
I saw Michael in concert in Philly. That's what Rashida said. Okay.
I would want to see Prince because I never got to see Prince. I love Michael Jackson was the moment in my life that was amazing. Michael's also a doctor, as I heard.
Dr. Michael Jackson.
All right, now play what you're gonna play. Go ahead, play what you're gonna play.
Does the job has to be attractive for your partner? That's what this young lady says.
A side chick to a prominent athlete or a wife to a plumber. Plumbers make
That's
money
really
too.
hard.
They're not broke. They
yeah,
make
but they had being a shitter all day. Like, that's not cute.
What if he making money? What
They
the
don't.
fuck is
Some
that?
jobs is not attractive. Like, you
Say
want your
that
bitch
again?
to be a cafeteria lady? No. Yes, the job
you-
gotta be attractive.
Yes, I've been said this.
So she's saying her dude, the job has to be an attractive job, and then they start going in with what's classified as an attractive job. Does that really matter, Mo, to have a?
No, I be trying to have like Black woman power and just like women power, period, right? But y'all hoes be making it hard. I'm sorry. Like, how do you articulate the type of job that your man has? Depends. Like, money is money. He's providing for you. He's providing for his family. Does it matter? Does it matter? Every time I get y'all out of these little sticky, icky situations, y'all pull us right back down to ground zero. To have these men looking at us like we got three heads. Why?
I don't know.
And then she goes as
I
far
don't
as
know.
saying, do you want your woman to be a cafeteria worker?
Bronze like you, blessings how the bronze girls live. That job got to be more attractive than your salary.
It do gotta be attractive, especially if
What's
your
an
salary is
attractive
not.
job? Doctor,
Jasmine?
lawyer, engineer, entrepreneur. Nah, that's boring. That's not attractive to jazz.
No, I'm trying to say you trying to talk about regular
Stable. You're talking about no. Let her talk.
Are you talking about what a normal people jobs? Like, no.
But Jazz,
Like
a
plumber.
plumber is not a normal job.
A normal man could become a plumber.
Plumbers are making more money than doctors.
But if he got houses and stuff, then he's the entrepreneur. Like he's
But she keeps going on and on and on.
First of all, she's not articulating herself in a great manner.
She ain't getting none of them. How about that? She ain't getting none of them.
Well, she gonna get some.
Don't understand.
Mediocre.
And it's not meant for me to understand her generation of woman.
She sounds like a bird.
My father was a hardworking man, still is, and to me, I feel like if your man is bringing home money and finding a way to provide a safe way to provide for your family, why do you care? And I'm sorry, not any man could be a plumber, okay? Okay, because love my fiance down, okay? But when it comes to doing something in the house like that, baby, he cut the check for
Is
somebody
it
else.
not embarrassing though to tell your girl what your dude do?
If it's embarrassing, you shouldn't be with her.
Then but let me ask you this: what do you do, sweetheart? What's your job? I will put that back on her. What's your job?
But she's the table. For women like that, it's about the jobs that they can brag to their homegirls about. Yeah, he a cop.
Girl, your homegirl ain't even got no man. So
he got his own
what
business.
really talking about?
He got his own business. Oh no, yeah, like they want to brag. They don't want to say that he Yeah, he's the custodian. He's the lead custodian at Martin Luther King High School. Like,
do you know how much? Do you know how much custodians make?
I know, but people don't want to hear that.
Salaries.
Well, people don't know how much they make.
The trash man. I'm sorry, sanitation.
Almost had a real moment.
They make.
I almost had a real moment. Almost shared. I caught myself. Like, let me see. What is it? She's goofy and attractive job. He's employed. But still,
is that paycheck to come every Friday?
I've gotten judged. You reading the mic? Well, Mike got a text. Read that, Mo.
I got judged several times for my jobs and cars. I've always had sedans and small SUVs. I've had at least 3 women ask me why I choose the cars I've driven. Some women want Chargers, Tahoes, and Suburban. Those are the chicks you just don't deal with, y'all.
First of all, any chick that says that she
I will pick you up in a Mitsubishi Galant and smash.
Why you don't have no Tahoe? Stay away from them women.
Stay away.
Stay away.
And Rick said, "Thought detected."
You will thank me later. Stay away from them.
I guess the older you get, maybe that's when it starts to change. I think that's the older you get.
But what was the story you were gonna tell?
No, I was gonna. I almost had a moment.
I thought the objective to working any job was making money, right? Aside from people who get into like teaching and medical profession because they had a passion for it all their lives. I'm talking about if you're going to work punching a clock every day. I don't know anybody who just says, hey, if I had another alternative, I wouldn't be doing anything other than this. So you're talking about a job that pays you, and especially in this day and age, a job that pays you and you want to know whether it's sexy or not.
Yeah, they want an attractive job to brag. Okay, they said, Jay, you was a plumber once. What's your thoughts? And, I did the plumber thing. Y'all remember? Hey, I put my bidet in too. Katie, you already know. We got a bidet from TikTok shop. I hooked it up. Yeah, so
jolly. Got water splashing in your butt now. Hey.
Next is going to be the warm water version. You need warm and cool.
Warm water.
All right. If my circle criticizes what my man does, I'm changing my circle. Go ahead, Miss Clark.
And how
ridiculous. Yo, let me tell you something.
Worried about it. Why are you even worried about what your female friends
do that? Mo, no girlfriend ever did that to
a living.
Bro, no girlfriend has ever clowned you for a dude that they didn't feel had an attractive job.
My circle ain't like that. I don't want run with those type of women. So no, never.
All right,
never.
Corrected.
So I got my first wife. Her dad was a sanitation worker. That man put her through college, graduate school at NYU, built a house. Had every fly ass truck. Every 4 or 5 years, he would throw up another. And this is back in the 80s and 90s. Would throw up another 40,000 for another truck, and was killing it.
So shallow.
Mm-hmm. So to be here in 2026 and you still she's young. She's young.
Shallow, delusional.
She don't get it. She needs the job to be attractive. And then what you'll do is you'll have a guy who has a job that's attracted to your circle, and then they don't realize that you're struggling behind the scenes, but you can't tell those people that you're struggling behind the scenes, and you can't let them know that you're trying to make, and there's nothing wrong with struggling. Nothing wrong with struggling. We all struggle financially. We all go through, but those are the same people that you can't even like share that stress with, because they're gonna be like, I thought he was that. I thought why y'all like it's ridiculous. I had bank jobs, insurance agents, an academic advisor now. Some women say these jobs aren't manly enough. Damn, sir, you done dealt with them, boy. At a certain point, you got to decide who are you picking. Who are you picking?
Your job ain't manly enough.
Manly enough is you bringing home that paycheck that keeps these lights and water and gas going. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
The girl in the video was a former club dancer, so she's used to making money. She used to people throwing it at her, so that makes sense. What Touchstone say?
Yes, and guess what? The people who are throwing money at you, guess what they are? Plumbers, sanitation workers.
I ain't dating no trash man. I ain't dating no sanitation. The orange vest people, I ain't dating no orange vest or green vest.
That money's been the same. That money's been the same.
Exactly.
You taking it.
See, Touchstone got an attractive job for females. They think that's in the go ahead, read what he said.
Those are the type of females that all they bring to the table is what's between their legs and microwave or air fry a meal. No, those are facts.
Hey, Touchstone, not too much on the air fried meals because I make some good lamb chops.
Put old girl. Let me see old girl again. Let me see old girl. Let me see old girl. Put old girl up there. Let me see her right there. That one right there. Now take it down. Take it down. That one's the one right there that because I got her in the club free, she thinks I'm popping and doesn't know that she is about to get ragged out and then going to be upset because she thought my job was so attractive.
Oh, you on the radio.
So
That's
attractive.
That's so, oh my God. He's on the radio.
You came to the comedy show and you saw, and you have no idea that at the time of that comedy show, the money that I made at the comedy show pushed my bank account to $800.
Oh, Mike is on stage. He's telling jokes. Everybody laughing at him. He's the center of all the attention. Ooh, they want to take pictures with him. That's an attractive job.
He's got $800 in the bank, and $600 is going to that BMW car note. So that's what you got.
And he's stressing behind the scenes.
And he's stressing on whether he's going to keep the insurance on the car or not.
He's stressing over which bridge to take back home because it's a $6 bridge and it's the $3. He got to figure out.
Because I still need to go get me a Wawa sandwich. I still need to get me
and the moment I was making a ton of money, I was driving Mitsubishi Galant, and you was like, "Oh my God, what's it? Y'all just don't get it. You don't get it.
Still bunk those wannabe gold diggers. She hit you with all the old terminology. Bunk those wannabe gold diggers."
Because I just said I got my own car, I pay my own bills, I got my own job. I wouldn't be surprised, no shade or anything, but she probably doesn't have a sexy job either. Probably not.
That's why I'm like, well, what do you do outside of holding that mic? What do you do? Like,
since KT's there, I checked your comment. I will put Stevie Wonder's catalog against anybody ever, ever. I'm talking from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I will put Stevie Wonder playing a harmonica against anybody's catalog. Exactly, Afro Queen. It is too hard out here. Just be happy he has a job. Yeah, that's where it gets crazy.
Yes.
It is embarrassing though. It is certain I've had jobs. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing.
Embarrassing though.
I don't know. It's just embarrassing.
No, seriously, like help me understand. Is it that you feel like you should be doing more, or there's things that you want to
know?
Goals for yourself.
I remember at Pizza. I remember being at Pizza Hut. That's not like a flashy job, but I brought my first home at 20 with it. But but it ain't an attractive job to say, "Yo, what you do?" Though he's the manager at Pizza Hut. Like that wasn't like an attractive.
You see how we were programmed? You see how we were programmed?
Programming thing, yeah.
Do you see how we were programmed?
Up with the Joneses and having a prestigious job or something that somebody with a title that somebody can say, "Oh yeah, he's this or she's that." That
from a different cloth.
Systematic.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but I've never been embarrassed. I remember my high school senior year. My dad had everything. But they invited us to go to the Hamptons for our senior prom. One of the girls' father worked for Essence magazine, I think it was, or Vibe, one of the magazines, and went to the Hamptons. And there was a farm across the street from Leonard P. High School, which is still there, Johnson's Farm. And I heard that if you got a job there, it was like between $400 and $500 a week that they were paying. But I didn't know what I had to do. So when I went over there, I would leave school early, go across the street, and I didn't know I was planting asparagus seeds. I had to plant asparagus seeds for acres. And on the weekend, you got on a truck and they took you out into the fields. I never had any embarrassment because I knew the money was coming in. And once we went to the Hamptons and I got the money, I was done. So I never had nothing.
With the little girl wanted to tell it, yeah, Mike, he work in the field. He be planting.
They all knew.
Yeah. I don't know. I just said like it's not attractive. I don't know for females.
Jay Black still didn't read my comment. What was your comment?
Sure.
I read it. She said she would pick Luther over the three that we're naming.
Oh.
Yeah.
I used to have
goes into Luther, it goes into Whitney.
Music Web, yes. The Gallants were amazing. The Mitsubishi
I had a 2006. That was my first ever brand new car with 0 miles. 2006.
Gallants,
first ever new car. I love my Gallant.
If you treat a Gallant right, it is a truck.
That car still running. I'm sure
that
it
will
is.
still be running. I met Monty said I met a guy working at the skate rink, felt like the ATL movie. Him knowing how to skate made it attractive. Oh, he knew how to skate. And he works at the skating rink.
Was he the DJ there? Was he like, if he was just an employee at the skating ring, that's not attractive to tell your girlfriends, yeah, my guy, he work at the skate, he can get us in for free. He can get his $4 skates. Like, I don't know. It just
But she's
seems
telling you it was attractive.
Yeah, but
And
him
it didn't
knowing how
matter.
to skate was attractive. Like he had the moves. He was skating backwards. He was one foot up and spit like he was doing all the tricks.
And he know how to fix the skates.
He knew how to tighten up the screws in the bolts.
Yeah.
Agreed, Mike. No one. All right, touching Stevie. Oh, Mike, the last one I had. This $1 million thing. This kid, 20-year-old lottery winner, he rejected $1 million lump sum in favor of getting $1,000 weekly payments for life. And
Maybe he was scared that he didn't know how to manage it well.
people are crushing him. Crushing him.
You know, for those who don't know, that's the scratch off that I still play to this day to get $10,000 a week for life. To this day, once a month, I find when I find it, I play it. $1,000 a week for life.
That's only 50. Only take it back. That's $52,000 a year, Mike.
That
Can
he
you live
that-
off 52,000? No.
You can't retire off $1 million.
After taxes, what's that about 800?
No, it should be like 500,000 or 600,000. We got to ask Kamari.
No, taxes should be about maybe a couple 100,000. I would think.
Well, it depends on what state you live in too.
So you can't live. You couldn't flip. Let's say $800,000 and.
But I'm not saying I agree with what he did. I'm not
At
saying
20
I
years
agree.
old, you think that you're going to live forever.
But I
if you
think
don't, it goes away.
concept.
You live 5 years is a wrap.
But he knows he's got $1,000 a lot. What is it? $1,000 a week? Wait a
A
second. He
week.
gets it a
Every
week?
No, Mike, that's $4,000 a month.
But that's off the muscle that nothing you're doing. So what you're saying is that if I just get like a $40,000 job, I'm back to close to 100,000. Like I get his philosophy. I think I would have tried to get, like, I think Mo made the perfect point. He may have been scared. I don't know how to invest this. I don't have the resources, so I don't have somebody to talk to actually say, if you put this in dividends and if you put it in this, I don't know. If I put it in
I think
IRA
if it
Roth,
just sits, you could probably get generous. Somebody in the comments say you just sitting that money in
Yeah,
your
but
whatever
Jack,
your account.
Jack,
the
you are
interest.
a 40-some-year-old man that it's experienced in
Bank of
life and
America.
things that have,
Your credit union. You gotta put it in-
financially, you probably would make that decision. But a 20-year-old might say, "No, I'm cool off of $1,000 a week." That $1 million lump sum, and then after, they don't even know nothing about after taxes. That $1 million lump sum definitely could be intimidating. So maybe that's his way of feeling like he, has able to
you
manage.
can't retire off 800,000 unless you really know what you're doing. I mean, I get what I get $1,000 a week for life. Shit, I'll take that right now.
Maybe
I'll take it right now.
we all would, right?
I'll take it right now. Hey, when I saw the whole video, she was talking about how she needs more money from men now that she's in her 30s.
job. The attractive job.
Oh, the
chick.
attractive job. When Jay Black worked at Pizza Hut, my daughter was never hungry.
Never. I brought pizzas home, breadsticks home. You talk about living off Pizza Hut. We always had some Pizza Hut. That was a
That
good
was a
job.
good job working at Pizza Hut. You were young and became a manager. All legal jobs and good
Yes,
jobs.
that's what I said. A legal job.
Somebody
But it
must have
ain't
said
an
some shit to Jay.
attractive job. Not an attractive to tell your girls who you're dating. That's what I was saying. We can act like it's not a stigma around certain jobs, but it is. But y'all don't want to
I
act
don't
like
see, like, there are people. I can't deny that people have stigmas, but it's like saying, you're driving a $90,000 car or driving a $50,000 Honda Accord, and somebody says, "Why are you driving a Honda?" Because
Stevie Wonder or Kelly. See,
I pick Luther. Oh, y'all back to the verses. I
Yeah,
pick
they
Luther
want the
because
music,
I
yeah.
like his music more. I don't know if does Luther have? I don't know.
Luther got joints, but he ain't got it.
I don't know if he got. I know he don't got Stevie Wonder in mind.
He got Michael Jackson.
My husband was a butcher.
Oh.
And when I first met him, all I saw was his gorgeous smile and those brown eyes.
You couldn't wait to tell your friends, I met this guy, he's a butcher.
Well, I think if Monty is telling you this at 22 years old, that's the generation that she's in now. She's like, yes, I love men who know how to skate. Yeah, I can't skate for shit.
Because Monty is not of the generation of keeping up with the Joneses concept. Like, think back. Like,
Yeah, Monty is different.
They don't think like we did, or think like our parents or our grandparents did. They don't.
A job,
A job is a mother effing job. Touchdown said all the money spends the same regardless.
It definitely is.
I'd rather have the 1K for life. Is it 1K after taxes for life? Like, is it
weekly? Yeah, $1,000 a week.
I think the lump sum is taxable. I think that if he took the $1,000,
It all got to be taxed. The $1,000 a weekly got to be taxed too. So $1,000.
I want to know if it's after taxes. Are they saying $1,000 a week after taxes?
I think it's a certain amount that you're not taxed for lottery earnings, right? How much is it?
I don't know how much taxes they're taking out of that million. I don't know. I will say this: if he's in his 20s, he's trying to think responsibly. Like, this money is going to be there forever. I'm always going to get this $1,000 a week. He's 20 years old. He got a lot of life to live.
He's Afro Queen saying that too. In his 20s is different.
No, I want that $10,000 a week. That's all I want. Oh, that's
$10,000 a week is different. Now, that's different.
Fuck the world. $10,000 a week. I'm getting the
For the
meanest.
rest of your life.
I'm getting the meanest Honda. I'm getting the meanest one.
You'd be spending that money. I got you. I'll pay you on Thursday. You
Hell
just wait
no.
for- I know it's coming on Thursday.
I know it's coming on Thursday. Matter of fact, I keep working my job for a year. The job I'm at, the high paying job, I keep working it for a year and just not. I just want to see it build. I just want to see. I
You
want to
can
see
make
it build.
money off that. Random Rick saying that.
You can take a lump sum of the net 1 million for sure, because you can make money off that money.
So they say in the state of New Jersey, $1,000 week prize is subject to federal income tax, but it's exempt from New Jersey state income tax.
What's the federal? So was he wound up getting 850 or 800, 750, something like that?
Basically, it comes out to, let's see.
Your winnings out if you die.
So it says in New Jersey, lottery winnings from
Yeah, you die, it's done.
of $10,000 or less are completely excluded from your
Oh,
state
so-
income tax. So maybe he did better instead of, because they would have taken out a lump sum of taxes. That lump sum, lottery winning.
We need Kamara. What is $1 million after taxes? I don't. The million is probably an annuity that is earning interest. It could be. It definitely could be.
It was smart on his part. Let me see what Dr. Ash
In my
said.
honest medical opinion, as a doctor, with his frontal lobe not being fully developed and him being able to make such decisions, shows his intelligence. Sign, Dr.
Dr. Ivy.
Listen to this. If you win $1 million lump sum lottery prize in New Jersey, you will take home approximately $575,000 to $600,000.
That's what I said.
Both federal and state taxes are calculated, because anything over $10,000 in the state of New Jersey winning, then you have to pay state taxes as well as the federal. So maybe he was smart.
Official J Black.
Yeah, he might have been doing the right thing.
Yes. It says it's collected in 2 stages: immediately withholding by the Lottery Commission, followed by the actual tax balance you owe when you file your yearly return. So your federal taxes, yeah, J Black.
All right. So y'all saying $1,000 a week? That's what we all agree on.
You're not getting taxed. You're not getting taxed that New Jersey state.
KT said, yeah, take that 1,000, invest it weekly, keep working, and then retire early. So act like it's not there. Just take the, how Kamari say, invest that in Thursday. Act like it's not there. I know that'd be tough.
Wow, they take out 32% immediately when you win $1 million. That's roughly like $680
50%
left,
tax rate.
and then at the end of the year, you still have to give them another $80 to $1,000 on that on tax. Like that's.
Well, they
So you
killing
don't
that
get
young boy
more
online. They killing my man.
Because they all dumbasses, because they don't even know his plan. They don't even know the plan. They don't know his plan. Oh, Mo's a big boxing fan, so I wanted to play this. Adrian Bronner has lost his mind. Now, hopefully Adrian Bronner, who by all accounts has got a very bad drinking problem and is near brokenness, but these 2 streamers, these young boys have gotten him on Kick, and they're basically documenting unfortunately, the darkness, but they're trying to help him. But he's in bad shape. Like, he's in bad shape. He actually, one of the times they were streaming him, they actually, he tried to ask the guy for Uber money. And he said, shut the camera off because he's going to try and ask him for Uber money.
I'm going to pay you back.
And, hey, my heart goes out to him. I mean, he wasn't my favorite fighter.
He had a run. He had a run. He was the next Floyd Mayweather. But go ahead.
No, he was never the next Floyd. He was
going. Yeah, he was under Floyd. He was Madonna.
So this is Paulie Malignaggi having a conversation with him when he's 26 years old. Adrian Broner is 26 and he's popping.
At his prime.
And Paulie tries to give him.
You still make a lot of money. Make sure you do the right thing with it, man. Okay? It ends one day, man. I'm telling you, take it from me. It ends one day. All right, homie? And nobody is going to do this. All right? Especially somebody like you. You're so outspoken. They want to see you fail. So when it's over, make sure you still hold on. All right, man. I'm do it.
So basically, he said when you fall, nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Nope. You saw.
He told him that he whispered in that man's ear at 26 years old, trying to warn him. Just want to play that. You can tell people all day long from not what you think, or you can tell them from what you know that the fall is going to come. And I think he understood because Paul, like, he was about to cry when he was telling him, like, you could see it.
And he's outspoken. So when you're outspoken like Adrian Broner is, people, it's like they wanted to see your downfall. You talking all because he was a guy that talked that talk. For those who don't know who he is,
and
I'm gonna beat your ass. And that's what I'm gonna watch. And then he beat your ass.
Yeah, that's part of the sport, though.
No, he went a little bit more. He went a little extra at times, but he was that guy. So people wanted to, just like people used to watch Floyd. Mike used to watch Floyd Mayweather just to see him lose, rooting against him, and I was betting on Floyd.
Yeah,
Mike always wanted Floyd to lose.
And you see where Floyd is now, about to fight again.
We used to sit there and bet. Yeah, I was.
So my question,
money Mayweather.
My question was, what piece of advice somebody tried to tell you that you didn't heed, that you would have taken, that if you look back now, you would have been like,
yeah, that's easy for me.
What is the one piece of advice? Paulie tried to give Adrian Broner advice. What is the one piece of advice that somebody tried to give you that they told you directly to your face that you didn't heed, that you didn't take the advice? So Jay, you seem to have one right now. So
yeah, that was mine. Is easy. When I was living a life of allegedly a crime, and my mother said to me, "Trouble is so easy to get into, but so hard to get out of." And I remember saying, "She don't know what she's talking about. I'm indestructible. I can't be stopped. Ain't nobody stopping me. Let me go get these 3 more cars and go hustle these. Where the chop shop at? They go hustle these. You gonna give me $250, $300 per car? I'm out. I can't get caught." But no, but trouble is so easy to get into, and really it's so hard to get out of. That's so true. And I should have took that advice and shifted my life at that point. But no, I wanted to hustle. I wanted to sell cars. I wanted to rob. What? Yes. So easy to get into, so hard to get out of. Let me just leave it at that.
Mo, do you have any advice that you were given that
hiding in the cars? Yes, Nikki.
That you were given.
You remember that?
I was. One thing that sticks out for me is I was on a flight one day, and I was sitting next to, I talk to random people on flight. And the guy told me, listen, invest some money into it was some type of thing that goes into cell phones. And he said, they need this. This is just a small little piece. Invest in this. And I was like, I'll listen to him. But I got off the plane. Okay. I got off the plane. I blew money fast in Vegas. I wasn't thinking about investing in.
I got Nas. Come on. I'm good.
Oh, I was like, But then now that I'm older, I wish I would have taken his advice. Because whatever it is that they mine, and I wrote it down somewhere.
Well, cell phone should have tipped you off. That was technology at its finest.
I asked him, well, what do you do? Like, you're a multi-millionaire. What do you do?
And he gave you the game.
And he gave me the game.
And you didn't listen.
Gave you the game.
Touchstone said somebody told him to invest in Bitcoin in 2019. He didn't listen. He thought it was a fraud scam. What is this Bitcoin stuff?
He told me though.
What
He
is
told
this?
me exactly what. He didn't say, the parts that go in cell phones. He said this specific thing that they have to mine and use in order to make it. No cell phone, no matter what brand, no cell phone works without it.
So that's a good one.
That's your
JB stay rambling, telling on. Yeah,
No,
no, he be on the stand against himself. He be on the stand talking. I did it.
No, allegedly, I ain't did.
You see the person? Yeah, it was me.
Keep going though. But Mo, cell phones, that was your fault. That was your fault.
I just
Try to
said,
keep it moving, Mike.
wasn't that Mike's question? What was the one thing, the advice that you was like, dang, I wish I would have taken that?
Yeah, some advice.
Yeah. I never had an investment advice though. I mean, people always say, yo, let's buy this property. We can fix these houses. I always get that. But I ain't never seen the words of the yo, I should have followed along. They're like, they doing it now.
I wish, like, if I could go back and just change
buy them
that
properties back in the day.
financially,
Yeah.
it would have changed the trajectory, not of just my life, but it would have changed the trajectory of my lineage.
Them $40,000 houses back then is now worth 400. So yeah, we didn't know.
Right before the pandemic, I wish I would have brought a house because again, interest rates, a lot of different things. The $240,000 house, then now, 6 years later, you're talking about $500-some thousand is worth.
Yeah.
What was yours, Mike? What was yours? I know you was
I had a bunch of them. I had one. Oh, the agent, we always talk about LA. When they tried to sign me and I pushed the contract back, he said, you're going to be fine. You're going to tell jokes forever and you're going to be a working comedian, but you're never going to be a star. And when I pushed the contract back, he was right. He was like, I am going to be a working comedian. He said, you're going to work forever. He said, you're going to work forever. You're going to tell jokes forever. You're going to do your thing forever. You're that funny. He said, but this is your one chance to be a star. And I pushed the contract back. But we've talked about that. The other advice that I should have taken was, I did a remote for the station in Philly, and there was a 7-Eleven we did a grand opening for.
Okay.
And I was sitting there, and I don't know why I was sipping on a Slurpee, and I was talking to the owner, and he was telling me, I was like, well, how'd you get it? I was just bullshitting. He was like, and he told me how much money he had to have. Just, you have to prove that you have this amount of money that you have. Then you have to get cleared for this and that. And I had it all. And I was just sitting there. He was like, you should get started. And he gave me a phone number. He said, you call this phone number. He said, it doesn't really take that much. This is 1997 or 1998. It was before 2000. I remember it was hot as fuck outside. And he said, you should just open one. He said, they got a bunch of them. You can look in your area, but they got a bunch of them in this area. I want to say we're in Northeast Philly or something. I really don't remember. And I didn't take that advice. And I think about it. I said, the funny thing is, it probably wouldn't have worked. But if I would have known I was going to meet Jay Black, if I would have had the hindsight, yeah, we'd have probably owned like 12 7-Elevens.
Yeah, that's all it takes to run, and we it's on. Once again, it's on.
My first lawyer for the first trouble I got in Dallas, I didn't know he was a recovering alcoholic. And he was telling me he had the video of the incident, the video of them having the guns out on the door. They had the guns out, and my car was in neutral, so they kept saying put my hands down because I was trying to put the car in park because I had banged into something, and it was sitting there, and they rolled me out, and then he showed me the video, and I don't think he got the reaction that he wanted, that he thought he should get. Then he told me my blood alcohol level, and he said, you should have died. That normally people die when their blood and alcohol level is that. And then he was like, he said, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you. If you don't stop drinking, you're going to go to jail for a long time or you're going to die.
That was his advice. So you listened to his advice?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
He said, and I paid that. I paid that $7,000.
Yeah, whatever. I know
for his services.
Yeah, take your money, nigga. Get out of here. Ain't nobody asked you for your advice.
And he was like this. He was just like, you're either going to die or wind up in jail for a long time. And I was like, that was the I should have taken it.
You ain't no doctor, Cheyenne Bryant.
You ain't no doctor.
Bet you didn't ask his degrees.
Another.
Trying to tell me what to do.
I was in the car after we got fitted for our tuxedos for my marriage when I got married. And my man Dell was in the car and we all got fitted and we was driving. I don't know, we was driving on Route 38, but I don't know if we was going to the fitting or after the fitting. And he was like, yo, why are you getting married?
What kind of friend do you have?
And Dell was like, why are you getting married? And I was like, dog, he stuck me with that.
My God.
I had no reason why I was getting married. I had no reason.
You didn't have an answer. Oh, because
I didn't have an
her.
answer.
We love you. We in love, and
he
want
was
to go through life together.
He was the only person that was like, Mike, you can get out of this now. You can stop this now. And I was like, nah, too much money's been invested. Too much money been invested. He was like, and I know, and I was like, nah, you know, I think I might have said she's cool. I don't know what.
She's cool. Why not? It's Tuesday and she's cool. Like, why not?
I kept saying she's a nice person, and she was.
That's the crust off my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
Cut them in triangles instead of down the middle, like I like them.
Yeah, he was the only person that was I was like, yeah, this is.
You should have took that advice, but that you couldn't leave her at the altar. That would have been bad. Like y'all
That
about
would
to
have
get
been
married.
bad, Mike.
So
There
sometimes
were people who thought
thought
I was going to. I'm just gonna keep it on that.
Oh my God.
he ain't gonna do it.
They were asking, were you gonna show up?
Yeah, there were people who didn't think I was gonna show up.
Oh, Mo Jenkins said it was a beautiful wedding.
It was a
though,
beautiful
Mike.
wedding.
She said you couldn't even tell that you didn't know. She couldn't tell you ain't know what the hell you were doing.
You didn't know what you was gonna say maybe. Will you go with me? Yes, no, maybe. You didn't know you was gonna check maybe.
You didn't know you couldn't answer a simple question like why you want to get married. She had no idea.
No.
You pulled it together, Mike. You look sharp up there.
No, I did.
To honor and to hold.
I do.
And to death do us part.
Yes.
So, there's some shit that you can do when you were 24 that I could not pull off right now. To sit up there in front of all the people, like, yeah, I do. And it was nice. She looked nice. It was nice. Everything was good.
Sorry about the reception for food. Mike don't remember. What y'all have a reception for food, Mike? What was y'all menu?
I don't know. There was like Spanish food, there was regular food, there was a whole bunch of food. I didn't eat. I didn't really eat.
He was still in shock, Landon.
I was dancing with everybody else. I was dancing. I was dancing.
Where's your ex now? Is she married?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I don't know. She got married after that.
You don't be stalking her page?
Nah.
Let that girl be.
I don't know. She has a page.
He not even going to go look her up.
Just to know if she's doing bad. Like you don't want to know. Just to know.
No, I don't think. No. She's not the type of person that's gonna do bad. But I was really cool with her family. Like I really liked her family. Her mom didn't want us to get married. Nobody wanted us to get married. It was just I was part of her checklist, and it's not bad. It was part of the checklist. You know, I was like.
She went on to be a doctor.
She's a speech pathologist, but I don't know if she's a doctor.
She could be a doctor. She could be a doctor. She could be. Wow, interesting. How did she just full circle? That's interesting.
And she almost died a few times. It was crazy. It was a lot of shit. I could only deal with that in my 20s. She had a latex allergy. Remember we were talking about the latex allergy? And she worked with the kids, so she put latex gloves on all the time. And then both her lungs collapsed. Whole long story. Like it was a lot of drama. I could only do it there when in my 20s.
Well, y'all had money because most said it was open bar. And the food. Y'all had a nice reception. Okay. Y'all wasn't charging. It wasn't no buffet style and y'all cash bar. Okay, Mike.
I think there was something you had to lead everybody. You had to show the food, and there was something. The music was on, and we I don't know. It was a whole bunch of shit, and Puerto Ricans make
wasted. KTP just came at you. Dr. Tanisha said you wasted her time and yours by not speaking up, sucker.
No, she wasted my time, but because of that relationship is why I started comedy. Bam, how about that? Then because I was with her is why I was in the New York Comedy Club. Bam, how about that?
Dr. Tanisha.
Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
That's true too.
Everything happens for a reason, and that she was a nice person, and maybe I was there because the stuff that she went through, I was unflappable. I was down. I was like, whatever, we can get through it. What's this?
This is a mom that caught her son in the bed with a young lady, and she spazzed out on him, threw water in his face, and embarrassed the young lady, kicked her out. And there's a debate of if she was wrong, if she was doing too much, if she was taking it out on him, she's been through something personal. I just wanted your opinion. Did she go overboard?
Well, we can't hear.
Why can't you hear her?
I don't know. We can't hear Just Hilarious.
Oh, there you go.
All right, now we can hear it. Just gotta wait for her to say some shit.
She getting water right now.
She creeped.
Get y'all's asses up out my motherfucking house.
Oh,
Who the
he a
fuck
young
are you?
boy. He in bunk bed.
Who the fuck are you?
Damn,
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
Me and sister.
I don't give a fuck. Why you in my shit? Get your ass up and get the fuck out
that's
of my
bold.
motherfucking house.
That's bold.
I don't
They
give
were
a fuck about none of that.
Sleep.
Get your ass up and get the fuck
Threw
out my
water on
motherfucking
him.
house, bitch.
Mama, chill.
They said she acting like that's
Yeah,
her
look
man.
at this shit. Get your ass up.
Like her
Nobody
man.
got
You ain't
this
got no pants on?
in her house.
Watch out.
No, you watch out, nigga.
Mama, watch out.
You ain't got no pants on. You in here fucking in my house, little
We
bitch.
not fucking
Get your
her.
ass out my shit,
We not
bitch.
fucking.
Before I flash on your ass, nigga. Get your ass out. The fuck? You show this comfortable up in my motherfucking kid shit, bitch, with no motherfucking clothes on up in this motherfucker? Kayla? She show this comfortable in my motherfucking baby bed? Get your ass out.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Hurry up before I call the police on your ass. The fuck? Go what the fuck y'all thought this shit was? Bitch, this ain't no motherfucking hotel. Look at this shit. Ridiculous. Hurry up, bitch. You got about 5 seconds before I start flashing. Hurry up. Sure your mama ain't gonna like none of that. Look at yourself. Just ridiculous.
And how old was she when she had?
Find the door, bitch, before I push you out of it.
Oh goodness. So how dangerous is that?
The fuck up in my motherfucking shit naked, bitch. What the fuck is you doing? Just fucking ridiculous. Whole ass bitch in my motherfucking kid shit, bitch. I should have slapped your dog ass, bitch. Caleb, so you think this shit is cool? This is what you doing to me?
No.
You think this shit is cool, bro? You do that shit other motherfuckers places. Don't do that shit here, bro. You gonna disrespect me like that? For real? Bitch ass.
They said she went so hard that you would think that she got cheated on by her dude and she's taking it out on him.
People always.
That's what Lady Q said too. Yeah, Lady
Always wanna
Q.
take it
So
there.
let me say this too, J Black. Number one, as a mother, would I be 38 hot if my son was in the bunk bed? Young lady
Bunk beds. They're in bunk beds.
in the bunk bed, and it looked like it was your little sister's bunk bed with all the pink and the pastels and the purples, right? But I would not send a young lady out in the middle of the night into the dark like that. Young lady, you can go wait in the living room while I bust down my son.
But
right?
we don't know what time it was. It could have been 8 o'clock.
Say what?
It could have been 8 o'clock. Just because it was dark outside don't mean
They wasn't asleep at 8 o'clock, J Black.
she doesn't have to. She threw water on him. You saw like he was.
I ain't got no problem with the throwing water on. I ain't got no problem with the throwing water on him.
It wasn't that for me.
Miss Clark said she was talking to him like it was her man.
Yeah, I always do this dumb.
It wasn't that. I think that it could have been handled in a whole
I'm
nother
telling you,
way.
Mike, the comments go everywhere. And when Lady Q talking about I bet you she been through that and she's treating it because she got hurt and now she's taking out on him because that was aggressive. Lady Q, yeah, Lady Q, where you at? Hoping you up. Gonna try to debate
very
with me.
aggressive, and it could be, there could be some trauma response to that, right? But I feel like her sending that, I could never send a young lady out my house at whatever time. He said, this is somebody's little sister. So whoever it was, little sister, they knew, the mom knew them. And then to say, I bet your mom would, your mom wouldn't like this, or your parents wouldn't like this. So that right there let me know that there's some type of tie. She knows that young lady.
Oh, Nikki been caught in that situation. You kicked out of the house before. She said she's been caught. Go ahead.
God, Nick.
Go ahead. Keep going, Mo. I want to hear what Lady Q got to say with Mike. I want her to.
Young lady out my house in the middle of the night or in the dark like that. She looked discombobulated, disoriented.
Well, yeah, you got woke up with water thrown in your face.
No, but I'm saying, even to further my response about not putting her out in the dark like that, things happen.
But she lied and said they didn't have sex, but she didn't have her panties on.
But that doesn't. Listen,
y'all laying in the bed. Come on, you really don't think they had sex? Come on.
Of course they had sex.
But they lying. I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing. Where your underwear at? Why your underwear off? What was that for?
Shaped black.
My son.
I will tell you, my dad always told me, if you get caught in some girl's house and you get your ass beat, don't come up here thinking I'm doing nothing.
Fingers can't move fast enough for this one on so many levels.
And my thing is, I'm looking at the mother, and the mother looks young. I'm like, how old was you when you were doing the same thing? Like, what was the whole premise of her behavior?
She said doing to me. That's what Miss Clark picked up on. She said, you doing this to me?
Right.
Like it was personal.
Because
like,
it's your house. It is personal. You're doing this to me, disrespecting me in this house, smashing some chick in my kid's bed, on the bunk bed, and y'all sleeping comfortably.
She had a shirt on. Her bottoms was off, Miss Clark. Her bottoms, she had to put her undies on. Her underwear on.
I would have had her call the parents. I was thinking the same thing, TP. I probably would have been like, yeah.
Maybe she's 18. Could they have been 18? They could have been 17, 18.
That's so-and-so's sister. So maybe she said, I'm staying the night over, Kelly house, and her parents allowed her to stay out.
Asha said she would have been upset too, but she's like you, Mo. She wouldn't have put the young girl out in the dark in the middle. We're assuming it's the middle of the night, but absolutely not calling her parents or an Uber to get her home. Yeah, so she said, I'm not going to call her parents or an Uber. You got to figure this out. It was aggressive. Oh, here go Lady Q. I'm up. What you want? You said.
Can you put Miss Clark?
Put Miss Clark. Okay.
Put Miss Clark's comment up.
Was the young lady naked? That one?
No, I'm talking about it was aggressive.
It
was aggressive. Yes, it was aggressive. You got a chick up in this crib that you banging out in my kid's bed. I'm not saying I agree with how she handled it, but y'all talking about it was aggressive. Fucking right, it's aggressive. You was aggressively banging her out in the bunk bed, and I'm gonna be just as aggressive. Like this whole thing where all of a sudden people are like, all of a sudden we so it was aggressive. Yes, it's aggressive. You want to be grown and staying up my kid's bed? Why you want to be? Yes, it's going to be aggressive.
So you agree with kicking her out? Mo said not to.
I'm not saying that's what I would have done, but I understand her emotions in the beginning if she legit just found that out of kicking somebody out. I get it. I don't think I would have done that. But y'all want to pick apart.
Yeah, for me, I know I would have tapped Gabe on the shoulder and like, get your ass out here. And we would have had a nice little conversation. Who was that young lady?
Did you feel her voice that it was personal?
It is personal.
Yeah.
It is
personal. Personal, like she's been through that before, not just her son. Did you feel that?
No, first of all, y'all playing psychiatrist and therapist, and she just goddamn y'all damn Dr. Bryant's in here, and she just found out that her son, who looks like he's like 15 or 16 years old, is banging some chick out in the bottom bunk of the bunk beds, and y'all talking about, oh, she probably went through that before. What do you think you're gonna sound like?
So they were just spooning.
But she was talking to her son like, bruh, you gonna do this to me, bruh? It let me know.
Some said that she was having sex with her son. That's what some of the comments, they tried to insinuate incest because she was so offended. But Lady Q was going with her man did that to her. She's taking out on her son because her dude that she was with did that, and it was like a flashback.
He's having sex in her house, in her kid's bed. Can y'all put down your fake psychological degrees? I'd be upset, but would not have addressed her the way she. I'm not saying I would have addressed her the way she addressed it, but I'm not going to pick her apart for in the middle of the night, you finding this out and then holding her to this thing that, oh, she's too aggressive. She should take 10 deep breaths and walk around and then drink a glass of water and then come back and handle it. I taught my daughter, don't be laid up in nobody else's. I don't give a fuck if he said it's okay, but not every mom teaches their daughter that. She was invited there and all that nastiness. She should have been directed to her son. I'm assuming you're going to say you could, and I'm not saying I disagree with that, but when you put yourself in that situation, you're going to catch what you're going to catch.
Well, I should say she would call her Uber. Let me make sure you get home, little young lady. You little smut. Let me make sure you get home safe. Let me call you an Uber.
All of you little bitch, and you gotta get the F out of here.
I'm about to start flashing. I said, that's shooting? She talking about busting guns? Because she said flashing. Or
when she said that, I was like, wait, where's this going?
It doesn't have, what's that girl aggressive? No, you don't have to fight fire. You don't have to fight fire with fire, Mike. That ain't the answer. You can't tell Miss Clark to shut up.
Y'all so polite. I'm not saying I agree with how she talked to the girl. I'm saying y'all got the audacity to try and pick somebody apart who just found that something immediately and had to deal with the fact that somebody was disrespecting her home. And if there's no father there, she probably feels disrespected, that she probably going through a whole bunch of emotions because she got to be the dad in that situation. And the dad can't come up there and just regulate it, because most dads would have got the girl out the house and be like, call your parents. And got on the phone, be like, yo, your daughter's here, my son had her over here, and exchange that, and then I could take my son and deal with that directly. Because if I got caught doing that, I promise you the repercussions would have been crazy.
Her language and how she addressed was so her language and how she addressed her was so inappropriate. That was actually a teachable moment.
Oh, Miss Clark, take your Mr. Rogers shit out of here. Nobody is thinking about a teaching moment. I'm not saying you're wrong, but you guys are really being on some high pedestal that this woman is overwhelmed at the time that she just found her son was busting off in her house. Seemed like this is a teaching moment. That's not what she's thinking. Once again, I probably wouldn't have said what she said, but I'm a man. She's a woman talking to another little girl. I would have got her out of there, got her a ride, got her parents on the line, and then me and my son would have had a nice, definite confrontation.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have got a pot of water, Mike?
Y'all got the right house.
She's a woman. Right house. She said, y'all got the right house. So she saw what was going on and then plotted.
Get y'all's asses up out my motherfucking house. Who the fuck are you?
She almost killed that nigga.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
Let me get.
I don't give a fuck. Why you in my shit? Get your ass up and get the fuck out my motherfucking house.
That's a lot of F-bombs.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
You tripping.
Get your ass up and get the fuck out my motherfucking house, bitch.
Mama, chill.
Yeah, look at this shit. Get your ass up.
Get your underwear.
You ain't got no pants on?
Mama, watch out.
No, you watch out, nigga.
Mama, watch out.
You ain't got no pants on. You in here fucking in my house.
You trying to embarrass the little girl?
Get your ass out my shit, bitch. Before I flash on your ass, nigga. Get your ass out.
He said we not. We just touching each other.
The fuck? You show this comfortable up in my motherfucking kid shit, bitch. With no motherfucking clothes on up in this motherfucker.
Who on the top bunk sleeping, not moving?
Ain't nobody up there.
Comfortable in my motherfucking baby bed. Get your ass out. Hurry up, I'll call the police on your ass. The fuck?
Oh no, maybe
This ain't no motherfucking hotel. Look at this shit.
Yeah, he under 18.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, he about 16, 17.
Hurry up, bitch. You got about 5 seconds before I start flashing.
They said all her energy should be directed at him, not her.
Sure, your mama ain't gonna like none of that. Look at yourself. Just ridiculous.
The walk of shame is funny.
It's not funny because she's a young girl.
Find the door before I push you out of it. knock you upside the back of your head. Treating my son like this, my man.
The fuck up in my motherfucking shit naked, bitch. What the fuck is you doing?
See, it ain't dark, is it?
Just fucking ridiculous.
Yes. Anything could happen.
It is dark. It is dark. It is
Bitch, in my motherfucking kid shit, bitch. I should have slapped your dog ass. Bitch.
Maybe she got a car. Maybe she's walking to her car. She was mad.
Caleb, so you think this shit is cool?
Caleb.
This is what you doing to me? No. You think this shit is cool, bro? You do that shit other motherfuckers places. Don't do that shit here, bro. You gonna disrespect me like that? For real? Bitch ass naked in my baby bed, nigga.
I don't know. I just had to play it one more time for those who might have missed that.
Listen, first of all, this is the problem I have is that she took a phone to actually record it.
Let me get the camera and a pot of water. Let's go.
That's what
premeditated. That was premeditated.
Yeah, that's when you realize the whole house maturity level is on a high school level. I'm not grabbing my phone.
I said junior high.
Yeah, junior high. You know, but I just listen. And maybe because I've been blessed to have a dad. My dad told me to my face, if you get caught in one of these little girls' houses and something happens to you, don't think I'm doing anything. Because I'm not. Like when you put yourself in these situations, and I don't get the taking the phone out. I don't get the taking the phone out. But y'all want her to give people a teaching moment as if she's a therapist. She's just a mom with a bonnet on and found out somebody was getting banged out in the bottom bunk.
That is disrespectful for kids smashing.
It is so disrespectful.
I just throw the whole house away. Throw the whole apartment away. Okay, just crumple it up.
She had every right to be aggressive.
And I'm glad that she didn't take it to a physical aspect, but she knew she was recording, so I guess she
thought she was gonna hit the girl in her head. I thought it was a person. She was gonna nudge her, at least in the back, a little push, nudge.
And I hope that little girl learned a valuable lesson, which she probably doesn't.
Wasn't that his bed though? No, she said it was
in my baby's bed.
She did say in my baby's bed.
That's why I said all the pink and pastels that look like those.
So he
must have
snuck her in.
Well,
he must have snuck her in while she was asleep. And that was the closest. That's the close. But how you sneak somebody in and fall asleep?
Because they're kids. They're not the dopamine and the adrenaline and all of that. The sexual.
How you fall asleep?
She had the Asha hands, Mike. So she took his soul. She took his soul away. So it was time to go night night.
And listen.
You would think about that, Mike. You, as an adult, you would say, okay, we're doing this and then we gotta leave because my mom gonna be up for work or whatever the case may be. But they're kids. They weren't thinking about the consequences. They weren't
I'm going to contradict myself right now for all the things I said. I don't believe in putting your hands on your kids, but I will say this. I would never, everybody keeps saying my mom. I'm telling you, I physically would have been in the hospital. There would have never been a time at 15 or 16 that I would have been bold enough to fall asleep. I wouldn't even be able to perform the act of how fearful I would have with my dad in his prime.
Keys was coming. Dang, Keys, hold up.
Let me tell you, I had friends who would have sex in their parents' bed.
I don't think y'all know what I'm saying. I would
have never.
He would have gripped you up and wouldn't have cared. I'm like, he would have just gripped you right up.
I'm with you, Mike.
My dad would have beat me for disrespecting my mom to do that. I could hear his voice right now as he's punching me in the face for disrespecting my mom. And I'm not promoting that. I'm just telling you, there would have never been a time that I would have been bold enough. And I done did some wild shit. They would have never done.
Lady Q asks, how was a girl expected to be more respectful than him at his own house with his mom? Like, how is she held more accountable than he is?
She's not, but she part of the crime. That's what happens. Y'all want rational thought in an irrational activity. Oh, that's my dog. Hold on. Y'all keep talking.
I would have been I would have been pissed and wanted to put her out initially, but I would have made a call to her parents to come get her.
As a parent,
That sound good. Monday morning quarterback.
No, as a parent, I would never be that angry to where I would jeopardize a young lady's safety in the middle of the night and put her out of my house in the middle of the night. No, young lady, who's your parent? Oh, I know your parent. Oh, let me sit right there in that living room. But my son would have got no way.
KT said, I'm coming with a bucket of water, putting her ass in the bathroom though to help. So okay, KT would have gave her some privacy to get herself together. I'm going to do my best not to knock his ass, her son on his floor, and then calling her parents. Okay, what's your parents' number? And then she said, I ain't giving it to you. I'm leaving.
I mean, now she would have got sassy like that. Then I would have said, you know what? There go the door. But you're talking about that young lady looked like she was scared. She looked like she was scared. I think the responsible thing for the mother to do, especially if she's underage, the responsible thing for the mother to do was to call her parents.
Shut the fuck up. Mo Jenkins said, shut the hell up with your Mary Poppins ass. Oh, that's what Mike said.
That was Mike.
Oh God! Yo, we say how KT talking, but I'm gonna let the girl get herself together in the bathroom. Everybody got all this until that's your son that was just raw dogging some shorty in the bunk
No,
bed.
because I know myself. I wouldn't have demeaned the girl. I wouldn't have degraded her with all of those beads and how she's gonna slap on her face and get active with her. I wouldn't have said that to her. But my son for bringing this to my house.
I get the disrespect, but be the adult in a situation and teach her.
That's not my kid. That's not my kid. And let me flip this. If it would have been the other way around, and somebody would have caught a girl, and that dude would have been in the bed, there's a good chance that dude would have left out there bloody. So be happy. Be happy she just got the tongue lashing.
Or if it was a dude with no underwear on laying up in the bunk bed.
And that was the girl's house.
And that was the girl house. Ooh.
And that was the girl's house.
My dad would have did. My dad would have drugged the boy.
Young man, go in the bathroom and get yourself together, young man.
Yeah, it would have been like a pup. He would have laid hands on him. No question, no doubt.
Go ahead, young man. Get the double standard is real because you do.
The double standard is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
My language would not have been that bad towards the girl, but I don't have anything soft to say at all.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been pretty. Yeah.
My motherfucking down. Motherfucking man. She was motherfucking man. I said, she from Compton?
Wait, Ashabu said that was definitely a waterboarding?
You ain't hear that boy? That boy felt it sounded like
yeah. I told you, son, she almost killed that nigga. Like, he couldn't breathe.
He almost killed him. He definitely got water in the lung.
Sleeping with his mouth open.
You know how comfortable you got to be that asleep, dog? Do you know how? And you know what the funny thing is? Do you know how many times they must have had done it? He must have snuck in so many times that they were so comfortable. Because there's no way the first time that you do it, you're that comfortable. There's no way you're that comfortable.
But the mom saw them, went back, got the water, grabbed the phone, hit record.
She got a problem too. Yeah, she got a problem. She got a problem.
She gave us a talking to as she was approaching.
She gave us a tutorial.
It's about to go down. Come with me. I want to show y'all something. Watch how I do. Let me show you. They got the right house on the wrong day.
On the wrong day.
Her son looked like, here she go again. Yeah, he did. Mom, you bugging. Mom, chill, bro. Chill.
Yeah, he didn't even get up fast. He didn't even get up fast and jump.
He was still trying to catch his breath.
Yeah, he was still trying to catch his breath. He needed somebody to do CPR on him.
I thought the wrong windpipe. Yes, all the F-bombs would have been coming too. Yeah, y'all say that to y'all in that situation. That's why
I would have been cussing. I know how active my mouth can get. So I know that I would have been cussing, but I wouldn't have been calling the girl. I wouldn't have been calling the girl all of the names and I wouldn't have threatened the girl.
Because of that, I was waiting for the you mark ass trick.
You mark ass trick. Take your ass to the store. Fill this 40 up. Give me a 40. Come back, bitch. Give me some cigarettes.
Flashing up in this bitch.
I start flashing up in this.
Yeah, I said what? thought you was gonna start crip walking in the baby bedroom.
Thank you for sending me that clip, Lady King. She sent it to me, and I debated her over this, and we laughed about it after. I said, "All right, I'm gonna mess with Mike with this clip." I didn't know Miss Clark and others was going to agree though. So that's interesting though. That's interesting.
As her mama, I don't like it, but I got a problem with that Huffy calling my child a bitch and talking about slapping her.
Here we go. So
I knew it was gonna be something. Guess what? Your little daughter's a hoe. Your little daughter's a hoe up in the bunk bed.
Yo, so now the mom won't come to the door. Yo, I don't appreciate how you was talking to my child.
Okay, you're gonna get whopped. The first thing I tell, I'm not for the J Black sneaking people, but you know what? If I open the door and you say I don't appreciate, that it's on. It's just, there's no reason to talk anymore. There's no reason to talk anymore.
She said, "This is my baby bed." I said,
"This is my baby bed."
In my baby bed.
Oh, that's a good Monday. That's a good way to get us going for the week, Mike. That was good. Oh, Yoli, what up, Yoli?
Let's see what Asha got to say. I also thought that there was somebody in the top bunk, and that's why she went ballistic. That they probably would be having sex with while a young child was sleeping. I don't know. It kind of looked like it.
The mother kind of didn't wild out all the time. No, it looked like it was somebody in the top bunk. But they just did not move. It was like, mama in here. I already know she wilding out. I don't want none of that smoke. And it seemed like whoever was in the top bunk just froze and did not move.
He might be just staying the night too, because why he in her baby's bunk bed and not his own? I don't, because that was maybe the closest room that they could sneak in. They couldn't go. You got to walk by our bedroom in order to sneak that in.
It looked like they were in an apartment, so it's probably a 2-bedroom apartment. Mom in one room, and then the kids' room is in the other side.
So where's his bed?
He may have been. She may have said, "You
maybe that we should have used the teaching moment for that to show him where his bed was at." We should be like, "Yo, you gonna?"
I don't think he had a room there. Like if he was in that room, I think it was like, okay, you could stay here.
Them healing hands could take your soul, put you right to sleep.
Put you right to sleep. Leave you on go. Get caught out there.
Oh God. Oh, Random Rick said I would have sat them both down and talked about the
repercussions of sex, Dr. Rick.
Well, you know, sex can lead to babies, right? It can lead to
STDs.
I think you need to go see a doctor after this. I think you need to set up an OBGYN appointment.
I think you need to be tested. What Touchstone say?
If it was the other way around and it was a dad and it was his daughter, Lord have mercy. No, they could have been a homicide.
Listen, heaven help if that was ever me at that age and my father walked in the room, the boy would have been beat down. Okay. Yeah. So it definitely is a double standard.
He would have said, "Man, you tripping." The dude would have said to the pot, "Man, you tripping. Your daughter told me to come up in here." Yeah. She invited me, son. What am I supposed to do? Tell her no? She told me she.
And that's why you shouldn't have. That's why I can't have a gun in the house. That's why I can't have a gun in the house. Because I'm gonna wake him up with. I'm gonna do some ridiculous shit.
Lady Q said you can't be threatening somebody else's child though. With her calling her,
you can threaten anybody's child if they in your house and they weren't invited. Nobody give a fuck about the child.
She was invited. The son invited her.
No, the owner of the house did not invite you. By the law, the owner of the house did not, and you snuck in. No, that's a law. No, if you get invited,
the owner have to invite you. It's whoever lives there. That's your dwelling.
If they both took part and sneak, no, you can't sneak somebody into a place that you don't own. You can't.
You can't.
I've seen it happen. I can do whatever I want to you if I thought you were the assailant.
You trying to say if I live under your roof that I don't own this home?
You don't.
If I invite somebody in, they wrong because the owner.
They're trespassing. Yes, they're trespassing.
You're not trespassing. If you was invited by somebody, you bugging right now. If you're invited by somebody that lives there,
and you got snuck in. You snuck in.
You're wrong.
If you snuck in, you're wrong. Y'all both are. So now all your rights is out.
Wait, I get mail here. I live here. I'm trespassing too. As
First of
a-
all, he
as-
don't get no fucking mail there, Jay. He's fucking 16.
but you know what I'm saying. He does. He get medical
reaching.
card insurance. He get school stuff comes there. He's getting mail there. So just you're wrong. It ain't just the owner. It's not
No.
touchstone. You're wrong too. Talking about that's trespassing. It's more than anybody that lives there
If
can
you
invite
took
somebody in. I
part
got
in,
keys.
if you took part in sneaking somebody in, and you know you're sneaking somebody into somebody's home, it is trespassing. So and stop with you're not gonna talk to my daughter like that. If your fast ass daughter got snuck into somebody's house and she in a bunk bed, I don't want to hear how y'all upset that she got talked to some type of way.
Clark says so. Blame the person that snuck her in. Then Mike.
I'm blaming everybody who took part. When you get whoever organized the bank robbery, if you went along with the bank robbery, y'all all going to prison.
You're all going down. No, she was at the age appropriate sexual curiosity and exploring happens. That doesn't mean that she's a hoe.
She took part in whole activities.
Sexy
It
mode
does-
trying to soften it.
Yeah, because we're not going to do that. We're not going to call her a hoe. That I mean, that is the age appropriate
They're
time.
both hoes. Both of them.
Kids are exploring out of curiosity and exploring their sexual identity. You know, their
No, they're exploring their sex. I get all that, but you're
at that age. And so let me ask you something. At that age, that's for anybody's kids out there. And this maybe need to be a conversation you have with your teenager. At that age, you're not getting a hotel room. This is not back in the day where you could just slide in Motel 6 and hand them cash. You're not getting a hotel room. So these children, these young adults are having sex anywhere that they can. They're exploring these things anywhere that they can, whether it's at the school, in the back stair hall, whether it's at their friend's house, behind a building, wherever. You're acting like we have these opportunities as young adults to do these things anywhere else. So all I'm saying is don't shame her and call her a hoe because that's something that happens.
Let me read. Is trespassing if only the owner invites you in? No. If the actual owner of the property gives you permission or invites you in, you are not trespassing. An invitation from the person with the ultimate legal authority to grant access legally overrides any objections
proves my
from
point.
others, such
proves
as
my point.
roommates, guests, or management. So it's not trespassing, though. So the owner, now you can override it, but it's not considered
The owner
trespassing by me.
overrode it because they snuck.
At that point.
They
But it was-
snuck. They already knew the owner overrode it because they snuck in.
It is 9:30 a.m. and Michael Sean, you need to go
Oh
to
yeah,
your
you gotta go high
high-paying
paying job. Oh yeah, he must be off today. He must be off today.
No, I'm
Gotta
chilling.
go
I got
to
things to do, but I'm chilling. That's why he was adjusting himself after he caught his breath. This is definitely the third and fourth chick he snuck in. No, absolutely. He wasn't. And I listen. It's hoe activity. Understand that. I'm not saying she's a hoe. I will take that back. It's hoe
Why does
activity.
she have to be fat? Yeah,
On
that's what
both
Spark's
parts.
saying. Why
Why
does
does
she
she
has
have-
to be?
That is an age where people are sexually exploring.
Why does she has to be fast? Because her boyfriend invited her into his home.
I'm not gonna call her a hoe. I'm not gonna say those things because
Yeah, Miss
again,
Clark, I love opposing.
where when you were sexually exploring at that age, where were you doing those things at? You were over your friend's house, you were over wherever it was.
I love it.
But it
And
doesn't
you was taking part. We were taking part in whole activity. That's what we were taking. We were exploring. We were horny. We decided to take all the things that we had learned and we just decided to throw them away because we wanted to bust a nut. That's whole activity. Y'all can put it any way y'all want. Y'all may not like the way it sounds. I did it. Some of y'all did it. And we were
Having sex
reckless.
is normal, Mike. Why do you make it sound so dirty?
Because it's not, if it's so normal, why are you lying to your parents and busting it up in the kid's bed? There's got to be, at some point, you have to be taught that there's some decency in what you do. And when you do something that's not decent, it has to be pointed out that
And
you are
so
doing
that's
some shit that is not morally right.
And that's
And you
why I
should-
keep saying that we need to have these open conversations with our kids,
Absolutely.
our young adults, because again, you know, you have these urges and you want to explore and you don't know what's going on with your body. Sex is a normal thing, even all the way down to, you know, them talking about, I think we talked about it before on the show, Mike, about masturbation and self-exploration for kids and how I think you showed a clip where the mom was embarrassing the kid. And I was like, definitely not, you know, definitely not. However, you need to talk about having safe opportunities, and we don't want to talk about these things because we tell our kids to wait until they're 18. Realistically, a lot of them are not. So we do need to have these open conversations with our teenagers, so that they won't end up having sex in your bunk bed, your kid's bunk bed, while you sleep in the middle of the night.
Ms. Clark said all of the disrespectful names attached to that young sexual active girls is horrible. All them explicitives that Mike co-signed was too much.
Yeah,
I said, but see, but this is where y'all take your particular sides. I said they both did some nasty, disgusting shit, and I called it whole activities. Whole activities are when you disregard your morals because you're horny. And guess what? You're going to have, if you don't like the way I worded it, word it the way you want to word it. And no, the problem is you're trying to give people safe things that they not safe places to do things that the repercussions of it are crazy. And what happens is people start having other mental repercussions. He really likes me because we're having sex now. He's really into me because we're having sex now. And that's a whole different story. And that's a whole therapeutic thing. But this whole, yes, we know sex is normal.
It's
a lot of things are normal.
I'm a product of a teenage pregnancy, right? It's a real thing. Shout out to my mom and dad who stayed together all of these years, right? But it's a real thing, and it's an uncomfortable conversation that adults don't want to have with their kids. And when you don't have these realistic conversations and consistently have these conversations and do these check-ins, things like this happen.
You're right.
But all I'm saying is I would have never thrown the young lady out in the middle of the night. I would have been.
Say if she got hurt, could their parents have sued the mom for kick? Ooh, it gets tricky then, Mike.
Those things
it does.
You do. Absolutely. If she got injured or hurt because you kicked her out.
Absolutely.
All because of y'all want to have these whole activities. Now I got to be in court.
Please don't call the little girl a hoe.
I didn't call her a hoe. Y'all hear what y'all want to hear.
Whole activities.
Y'all hear what y'all want to hear, but y'all don't want the reality that y'all been calling women hoes for years. We learned it by listening to y'all. Not you, Mo. You know how guys figured out women were hoes? When other women told us, you know she's a hoe, right?
You know she a floozy.
Floozy, fast, whatever. And guess what?
He's a year-old trapped in J Black's body. Because who the heck uses floozy?
He said we learned from y'all, so it started back in the day. You're a little floozy.
And he is too. He is too. And y'all keep missing the point that I keep saying he is too. And he's a nasty hoe for doing it in his brother or sister's bunk bed because your horniness ran crazy. And I agree. Mo is right. You should have these conversations. You should have all these conversations. And we should realize that if you was a horny ass adult, that you give them genes to your kids, and your kids probably some horny ass kids. So you do have to have those conversations.
Everybody smashed in somebody else's bed before. I would assume watching this show.
Absolutely.
So y'all acting like, oh my God, I would never. You've been in somebody else's bed too watching this show.
But my point is, I'm not offended by being called a bitch ass motherfucker. I'm like, I deserve it. I deserve it. When I was 15, if I got caught, I deserve it. Because I knew I was doing some nasty shit.
But you brought up one interesting point earlier. You said your father had a conversation with you about if you out here and what could happen if you get caught at a young lady's house.
Absolutely. That was our check-in. That was our check-in. My dad said you on your own. Get caught in one of these little girls' houses. Don't think I'm doing nothing.
Oh, Yoli been through this, Mike. She said, I would have wanted someone to take my daughter home because she said I did.
Yeah.
So she took somebody's kid home before that was knocking her.
And that's beautiful. And that's beautiful.
Go ahead, Yoli. A mature adult.
The responsible thing.
Teachable moment. She wasn't F-bombing. What you want to do? What set you claim? She wasn't thug like it out there.
She said she was about to get active and light it up. What she said?
I'm about to start flashing up in this.
Hurry up, man. That terminology.
All right, we milked it. That was good. We milked that one.
That was good. That's facts, Mike.
Oh, wait, what you say? My son was in
the situation when he was young. That's a fact, Mike. Some women even call themselves bitches, but get mad when called one. I don't get it. I don't know how.
No, that sound like the N-word. You can't call each other if I can't. I don't like that. We can call each other N's. They can call each other the B's, and you just can't. How about that?
But you better not call me one, because my sister will get the flashing.
I court the girl and then took her home. It's crazy.
That was nice, but that was great that you kept your cool.
That was responsible.
Yes.
I don't think it's responsible
It
to
was
kick a
before
young lady
Uber.
at your house. You found that the young lady is at your house and you kick her out in the middle of the night.
So you take your husband's side chick home too? Like when she? No, I'm stopping.
He a full J Black, don't play with me.
I'm playing. They
Don't
been married
ask
30
him. Don't
years.
ask him to be rational in that situation. Don't ask him to be rational in that situation.
I'm just.
Don't ask them to be rational when they catch their man. Don't ask them to be rational because then all rules go out. All the rule books go out.
Find your own way home. Yeah.
Go ahead. Don't ask them to be rational with that. No, I'm saying she didn't know. She didn't know y'all were married. She just got caught up in the mix.
You see the pictures around the house?
They just took them. They just did it on the couch. They didn't even get a chance to see the house.
We leave the pictures up for the kids, so the kids can
see my arty grass around
You
the
said
house.
y'all broke up. You said y'all was separated. I called the girl's mother, and the mother
And the
cursed me
mother
out.
cussed her out,
But
she still took her home. Yoli, you're a different breed, Yoli.
you know that was
You're a different.
You gonna get some
breed.
extra blessings for that.
You gonna get some. God got plans for
That
you.
was probably a knee-jerk reaction because she was probably embarrassed that another woman had to call her and say that her daughter was laid up
No,
in
she cussed her out. What you calling me for?
After don't fall too far from the
If
tree.
you knew how to run your house, they wouldn't be sneaking bitches.
It's your son's fault.
Yo, people are diabolical, yo. This is crazy.
I
I would like to say I agree with Mo. I think everybody should have checks and you should have these conversations.
You should have these conversations with your
You
kids.
should have these conversations that I know you're getting in the age, and I had you, so I know there's some hormones popping off right now. And but I'm gonna tell you right now, if I find
She
you
said
up in
that's exactly what she said. What you calling me for? Go ahead, I'm sorry. Yo, he said that's exactly what she said. Bitch, what you calling me for?
can't handle y'all people.
Hence why your daughter was caught here at my house.
That's why your daughter up here doing some whole shit because you won't take care of your daughter.
Oh God, Yoli confirmed it. Yo,
I
that's
tell y'all
crazy.
all the time, if you want to know why these kids act the way that they act, look at their parents.
Look at their parents.
9 times out of 10, apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Yes, I would have thrown the kid into the night. I would call their mom and say, "Come get your little."
Come get your little hoe out of my house. Come get your little floozy. Come get your little floozy.
Terrible.
I don't co-sign it because they both got to take the heat for this. But I think the son has to take more heat than the daughter. Now, before we go, I'm just saying y'all critiquing somebody in the spur of the moment to handle something responsible. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't have gone at the girl that hard. I would have just been like, I would have called the parents.
I would have did a lot of cussing. I'm not gonna lie, I would have did a lot of cussing, but I'm calling the parents and I'm definitely not calling the little girl out her name, and I'm definitely not pushing the little girl out the house and telling her I'm about to get active or I'm about to light it up.
Thank God the little girl wasn't one of them slick talking hood rats.
Yes.
Gosh, she wasn't one of them.
She may have been, but I mean, I think being stunned and woken up out your sleep, it dulls your senses.
All
I
right,
think
this-
she didn't have the opportunity to clap back.
It's been a full day. It's been a full day.
Jeez, that was a lot.
And then the mom said she's gonna start flashing. That means she had a gun. I don't know.
It's been a full day.
It's a full day. Takeover Legends t-shirt right there.
Shirt is hot.
I need it on a hoodie. I want it on a hoodie too, though, because it's
June, dog. Where you gonna wear this hoodie at? It's
Because you
June,
still
man.
can wear hoodies at night. It's still gonna be cold like some nights.
Go ahead. You go knock yourself out.
WokeUpInspired.com.
WokeUpInspired.com. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone, anything, or any circumstance take it from you. God got me. God got you. God got us. From Michael Sean, Sexy Mo, Jay Black, Dr. Aaron Smith. Thank you, Dr. Aaron Smith. Thank you, Ashabu, for coming out to the comedy show. Thank y'all for always coming out and supporting C.
And where you
Chung.
gonna be at? Where you gonna be at?
And I am going to be in North Jersey. Mo's got 18 more tickets for May 23rd, Saturday. This Saturday, I will be in the area. They got the first luau that they're doing back there.
Backyard barbecue.
Backyard barbecue. We're gonna have a grand time. Y'all can come out, make it happen. How do they get the tickets, Mo?
So you can hit me up through my email. I'll take Zelle, Cash App for the tickets. There is a QR code on the flyer. Most of you have hit me up on social media, hit me up in DM, TikTok, Instagram if you need to, and I'll make sure you get your tickets.
Let me see if I got this flyer handy. Do I have
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Pop that flyer up in there.
You got to bring a chair. I mean, it's a luau theme, so make sure you pop out with your attire.
So everybody's bringing a chair?
Yes, bring a
Wait,
chair.
I gotta bring a chair. Hold up.
It's indoor, outdoor, J-Flag. It's a backyard barbecue. Okay. Relax. $20 gets you food, music, prizes, games. We got
Always
vendors.
black folk. We're gonna have an event, ain't got enough chairs for everybody. Just rent the damn chair. God.
I got your payment. So yes, you'll have a ticket at the
Can't just you better bring your chair, Miss Clark. Better bring your chair. I might get it. TOL discount.
Food is included. There's a bar
It's
inside.
$20
On the
for
other
anybody.
side. There's a bar. The
All
bar
you can
will be
eat.
open. So we're gonna
Yeah,
have
the
a good
discount you get is that the TOL discount. Michael shout you out. That's what you get with it.
fundraiser for scholarship, y'all. This is a fundraiser for scholarship. This is to help the kids.
This is a fundraiser for scholarships so girls don't wind up in bunk beds on the bottom bunk bed getting knocked down and getting water thrown on it. We trying to prevent that.
No skeezers, no floozies. That's what it is. An anti no skeezers, no floozies. Luau.
No, young man, Lady Q, please make Rick a shirt that says, "Are we getting a TOL discount?" Yeah, please make. All
I
right.
have a special section and some special things for those who are buying tickets through the show. Yes.
You know, Miss Clark is
Miss
you know,
Clark,
she's
I
from a
keep a
different
chair in my
generation. She's
car.
I keep a chair in my car.
Because you know, if you outside in these streets here, you gotta chair in the car. This y'all know what it is.
With the cup holder. She got the chair with the cup holder in it. Keep a chair in her car. That's what
This
she
like the
rocking
only
out.
person who called AAA, and she pop out of the chair, sit by the car, she pop a drink. She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be here a few minutes." It's right there. My car's right there. Go ahead. Handle
Thank
that.
you. Yes, $15 gets you closer to the full amount of the ticket. Ticket is $20.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you. Ash, even when her joke, she violent. She said $15 gets you closer to the full amount for the ticket.
Ash is ready to drop any second now. Anybody can get it.
All right. All right, y'all. All right. I gotta let me run these. I gotta get my prescription for my glasses. I get my other glasses. All right, I don't know why I'm talking to y'all. We gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also